Yeah, don't read the play book. That was not a good one. I read it, not very good.
They made a play.
Yeah, they made
The Cursed
yeah,
Child.
the Cursed Child. Yeah, it's a play.
Oh.
Wow.
But hello, internet. Welcome back to more of shenanigans, D&D shenanigans. One of our players has to
Oh.
drop out a little early, so quick recap. These guys are in a snake city and doing things. So, boom. Pick right back up in the Night of the Feigned Serpent. Guys, just talked to a giant talking snake, went through the double doors, and were greeted by what seems to be a child slave and his owner, teacher, guardian, something. She's not very vocal,
Child dies first.
Slave master is what she is.
but he nervously, panically sort of greets you guys. He keeps stuttering. And yeah, what do you guys do? There's also, as you can see, 2 more brood guards in this dimly lit area, a small little campfire. 2 other exits from this immediate chamber.
So, if we do fight these people, it's gonna call everyone.
We don't
Yeah.
Know. We don't know
I
who
mean-
has telepathy powers.
I
There's
mean,
a big ass snake behind us that absolutely has telepathy. So
yeah.
But we can
And
also
like,
jump his ass.
the brood guards aren't going to be that big of an issue. The big one is going to be an issue, and also, we'd have to do this without putting this one in danger.
not true.
Well, there's also
I mean,
potentially we heard
technically.
more than one person making noise, so there might be people either down this way as well.
Also true.
Yep.
This might not be a good fight to take.
I don't think there's good fights to take anywhere. I think we just have to ultimately take one somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
we have
if-
to start
I
with the
agree.
city.
If we take one, I'd rather do it closer to where the king is. That way, we could get him dealt with sooner rather than later. Because I'd rather not fight him while we're all hurt and missing things.
All right, you guys just want to go kill the king?
I would love to. Actually,
Sure.
I think
Right.
that works out splendidly.
And then
Well,
we can
it's
just come
okay.
back and deal with these people.
We can clean up later. It's fine.
No king, no king. La 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 la.
So you guys just walk
Let's
in
go
through the
murder
set
King.
double doors and then decide to walk back out.
Like,
Well,
oops,
what's
sorry.
that?
Like,
Long room.
What does Mr. Fearless new quote-unquote leader Shawshank? He's the boss.
He is the boss.
Well, if you guys
my bad.
give the psychic signal to, and we're just gonna leave, he'll just ignore the kid and walk back out the doors.
This isn't the room we meant to open.
This is a
whoops.
bathtub.
I haven't been here in a while.
And kind of just goes back out to here.
Before
Okay.
we do that, do we want to peek what this fucking door is? Because we keep walking by it.
Up to you.
Oh, well,
Mm-mm.
that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
you gonna look
Okay.
at?
I'll listen at the door.
You listen at door. Give me a perception check.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
It is pretty good. You think you might hear the sounds of running water.
It's a bathroom.
It's a bathtub. See, this is a bathtub.
Moving on.
I believe it. Also, I was eating cucumber. I couldn't say anything.
All right.
But-
So
So Akash still unconscious?
Yeah. You guys haven't left
Okay.
her for very long.
We
Alright.
haven't interrogated her at all.
should we grab his sister first, or should we fight the guy first?
The king absolutely has telepathy, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
so- yeah.
I mean, what's Shawshank's suggestion? Because I mean, the issue with getting his sister is that there are very much eyes on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Shashik will always put the vote forward to go get his sister, but he's been letting you guys pretty much lead everything because you said you would help him get his sister. Gotten him this
Yep.
far.
Remind me, was she in here in this room?
The room
And
with the 2 guards standing out front, or the room
Was it
right
the
past
first one?
where the 2
Oh,
guards
yeah.
were.
the room up here by the sacrificial altar.
Okay, gotcha.
We don't know what's in this one. You never
The
saw
high
it.
priest.
I thought we did. Yeah, the high priestess.
Never mind. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now,
I thought
now,
she was the
Shashik,
high priestess.
would
Gotcha.
would you be
While
able to
we're
just
debating,
go in?
Yas is gonna pull out her 10-foot pole and push the brood guards away from the drain.
Alrighty.
You're like, I'm like, oh, I gotta move them.
I'll ask Shashik, like, will you just be able to walk into the room and bring your sister out without there being a fight?
He goes, I don't know.
Do you know if you were?
Oh?
Well, yeah, I know. Anadi turns into Poe or turns into a bird person before turning back into a spider. Shashik, do you know if your sister was for or against your exile?
I am unaware.
But she's a high priestess of Dendar, the one that you.
He is a priestess,
You know.
not the high priest.
Oh, yes. Sorry, she's one of the top people below the high priestess because she's got her own room and whatever the fuck. So like, you think she'd probably not like you? Like, let's just map this out a little bit. What if she tries to kill you? What are you gonna do?
Defend myself.
Yeah, but will you try and kill her? Do you want us to help you kill her? Do you want us to
Oh.
knock her out?
Well, at some point, I remember you saying that you had a way to make her do something.
Yeah, but get that. I'm just saying, if that shit fails and we have to knock her out, do you want to knock her out or like whatever?
I will
Knock her out or
subdue
take her out.
All right, I trust you. I'll go with you.
All right. Who wants to get the sister first, and who wants to go after the king first?
Alexander votes for the sister.
Okay.
I vote for the king mainly because if we elect the king, he's going to tell everyone. But if we elect the high priest, she's probably capable of telling people anyways. Can your sister do telepathy, Shashik?
Yes.
There you go. So either way, we can either go to the king and or go to the sister, have the guards re-elected, or go to the king and have the guards be elected.
Okay.
Either way, they're getting elected.
I thought our whole mission here was to prevent. What was the specifics with this god? Was it the birth or was it?
It wakes up, kills the world.
It wakes up, yeah. So I think if we are doing that specifically, I think we should go after Shashik's sister first.
Okay. Do we want to put like a? Well, never mind. Ignore me.
All right, sister, blow place up.
All right.
Yeah.
Figure out where place to put the bomb as well.
Oh,
which
what the fuck?
This place doesn't
Alright.
seem like a bad idea.
I say I vote sister.
Before we do that, though, there are these little things, and I'm gonna fly back up here. These little portal things that we found. Think you want to try that? Because we know where some of the other ones are.
Yeah, but we don't know where it sends you.
No, we
They
don't.
could like teleport you right in front of the king.
And I can't remember. Did the Shashik know what they do?
He does not.
All right. Well,
Bob, are you able to cast invisibility?
oh,
What?
someone has a potion of invisibility, and I think it is Bob. Because we got one a long time ago, and one of us took it, but it was never used.
I think I would have. Yeah, we would have given it to Bob because I have great stealth. I wouldn't have taken it.
I don't have that.
We didn't give it to fucking
Uh,
Pally, did we?
No,
Okay.
wouldn't
thank
have. I
God.
don't think.
yeah,
He's got pretty good stealth, too.
Thunderstone.
Yeah, because I didn't
Half of
write down who we
healing.
gave it to.
Does Gossa have it?
I have a horn of blasting.
You double
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, I'm good.
We had some scrolls of heal, a Haggai, only one of those left. Nope.
Oh, dear
Alright.
DM, would you grant us this potion that we believe we have? If you
Sure.
remember giving it to us. Okay. All right, Bob, look at that. You have one in your bag.
It was invisible. Imagine that.
Okay. What am I doing with
Uh,
it? What?
It is
Keystering it.
somebody
I
could
think.
turn invisible and travel through whatever these are. And in theory, not alert whatever's on the other side.
It is true. Do you get a bonus to stealthing when you're invisible, or
You're undetected.
so just automatically no one knows where you are?
Unless
Correct.
you make it obvious. Like,
That sounds
make
pretty good.
noise.
How long does a potion of invisibility last?
I
Well,
imagine it
presuming
depends on the strength.
Most last for about 10 minutes.
I have a
Enough.
question.
Hmm.
Yeah.
In our bag of holding, there is a note for Steve the Blight Engine bottle.
What?
All right.
Is
So
that something usable here?
no, we don't have that anymore.
Okay, never mind.
That was given to the first necromancer we ran into, and my character got in so much trouble.
Oh yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Not our bomb to deal with. We already got another one.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Yeah, no, that was a bad thing for us to do.
Yeah, yeah. In retrospect, that was a very bad idea.
When you're undetected and you move and do actions and whatever, do you have to continue to make stealth checks? I'm just curious if we should give it to someone who they want to go through this thing, to they have to move around, they have to make stealth checks again.
Only if they do something that would overtly bring someone the attention to someone, to them, or if someone is actively trying to find someone who's invisible.
Ooh, okay. Do we want to give it to Scott? Oh, hey, Brolin. I have a plus 18 to my stealth, and I can get that up to a plus 20.
I have a +2.
I have a plus 16.
Gossa?
Uh,
Have a
I'll
+4.
plus 15.
15.
Oh boy.
I have a +2.
Why did I have to make a skill monkey? Do we want to go through? We could. We know where two of these things are, and there's a chance.
Yes, but
Well, three.
I mean, it's if somebody wants to try, that's fine. I just know I'm not gonna try it.
I am opposed to the idea.
I absolutely support the idea, but I don't have a stealth check high enough to do it, so or I wouldn't recommend myself doing it.
Looks to Gossa.
You want to do it, but you don't want to do it yourself. Uh-huh.
I don't blame him. He doesn't.
Oh,
have this-
I will
he
do
doesn't
it
have this-
myself. We just might end up in a clusterfuck with 2 of us being over there, 3 of us being here, and then everything's fucked.
Alright, did we decide I'm doing it?
I suppose.
If you want to.
Sure.
Down to Bob.
She drinks the bottle.
Go
I was
for
going to
it.
get it from Bob and get it to you, but here you go.
All right. As you step onto the portal and begin, well, not portal, podium, begin expecting it, give me a Arcana check.
Can I give you another magic-based skill check?
Negative.
Oof.
Cool.
It could have been worse.
I am trained in Arcana.
You
Shit.
look it over, but you cannot decipher how to make it work.
Did you drink the potion?
He already drank the potion.
can I identified that they were possibly rotation circles before. After noticing multiple, is it possible that I can activate the teleporter for her?
Make
Or would
a
I get
Arcana
teleport-
check.
Okay. I'm going to make an Arcana check
Well,
firstly to see
hold on.
if
Well,
I
if she
activate
can't-
it, will I teleport or will her teleport?
Just push a bunch of stuff.
If Gasa can't teleport on her own and then she teleports away, she's not getting back.
I'll kill my way out.
I believe it. Not
she could
sure
probably
it's
persuade her way
advisable.
out.
Alrighty. I would like Gasa to give me a 6.
Whoa. I said this Arcana check was to see if I activated it, they would
Yeah.
teleport.
And you did.
Well, I was theory crafting, I wasn't activating. Oh, dearest DM.
Oh, no, my mouse just died.
Hey, we said we were getting a move on this session.
I guess.
We are getting a move on.
Well, if Gasa teleports,
Let's do this,
to
Zach.
death, good luck.
Yep. As you begin to look over
Good luck.
the sigils and murmur words, trying to figure out what they do, you see a slight emanation of glow from the runes. I don't know. But Gasa, you find
Sure.
yourself in the exact same spot.
Oh.
All right.
Mate,
What?
Well,
All right.
Well, why
Let's
don't
move
you
on
try-
while I'm still invisible.
All right. I was gonna say maybe you could think about a location to go to.
So you push around the buttons.
Joshik. Be the pack.
I'm invisible.
That's
I'm
I know.
unstoppable.
No one can stop me.
I know.
And so, without Gasa, the party treks on bravely, searching for their lost companion.
I have no idea where she is. She might be there.
Only if she said
Tap, tap,
something.
tap, tap, tap.
Probably want fight. We probably want you big boys in this room.
Could Shashik just send these brood guards away?
Maybe.
I mean, they might attract attention from these guys.
Yeah,
No,
they
fuck
might be
those
the
guys.
ones. They might be the ones guarding the priestess, or one of them.
They are.
Maybe tell them to look at, like, stare into the corners.
Face
Corner, like,
corner and
face
yeah.
the wall.
put
Time
your hands
out,
over
you
your
know?
ears and go la 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 la.
Oh, put them in timeout, maybe. Oh.
As you guys are just here having psychic communications, various forms of telepathy and message spells, Shashik will go through and begin to order each of the brood guard to just turn around and put their nose in the corner.
I mean, with
Ignore
telepathy,
everything.
You can tell them to do it quietly.
Yep, there we go.
They
Works.
bust out the Michael Jackson each time they do it. They're like, woo! Woo!
Shimona.
I was about to say that, yeah.
But yeah, they waddle around in place.
All right.
All right, who's opening this door?
Shashik should open that
yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Shashik goes to open the door and bumps right into Gasa.
Casa will open the door, disguising herself as.
You open the door, get on the floor, do the dinosaur, but a slightly odd 5-sided room in the midst of which is a large swirling pool of possibly magical energies. Beside the pool are 2 bloody bodies, and standing before you, feminine serpent-like being.
Oh,
Being
she's
that
not like
Gasa is completely invisible, this individual will come slithering up to Shashik and bump right into Gasa.
Casa was gonna move during this time.
All right.
She was gonna open the door and then move in with the opening of it.
Okay.
I was just letting you describe and reveal the room.
But yeah. From what you guys can see, a half woman, half snake creature with bloodied hands slithers out and goes to hug Shashik.
Oh,
Can we make a perception check on if this is like a disguised attack?
Sure, make a perception check.
I just don't trust it.
You're unsure. But Gasa, as you take a stroll about the room, completely nonchalantly, you discover two more half-female, half-serpent-like beings, both of which had their throats slit.
fuck.
Loot their bodies.
What is this?
That is the swirling
center.
pool of magical water.
Have their throats been slit to like let their blood drain into it or something?
Maybe incidentally, but it doesn't look like it was
Not
done for that purpose.
Intentionally. Okay.
But
Hmm.
this individual comes up and just embraces Shashik, and Shashik very awkwardly hugs her back.
All right, Shashik, do your thing.
She's gonna stand around and look very official, bodyguard like.
Yeah.
There is a seemingly long, awkward pause as these two just stare at each other. Do you guys
Shashik,
do
what's
anything
going on?
during that time?
I just whisper that, hopefully not to attract the attention of the Malison guards. Just Shashik, what's going on?
After about a minute, Shashik just turns around and said, "We can go see the king."
Okay.
It's like, I wanna. I'm
yeah.
gonna perceive that. I'm
Yeah,
an insight.
same.
Damn.
Ooh, damn.
Wow.
Dude, you got this, bro. This man has to have some cracks. He's not a perfect snake.
Yeah. You can see what seems to be maybe the slight twinkle of a tear in his eye as he holds one of her hands. And he seems like more. He does have nefarious intentions about going to see the king, but you don't think it's intended for you guys.
But they're in concert with our nefarious intentions to see the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe someone should look over those people in their room.
Casa starts pushing them into the water.
We'll see if they have anything first.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
They're
search them. I'll
priests, they
search
might
them.
have something useful.
Each of them is wearing basically just ceremonial robes, and that's about it.
Really?
Casa pushes them into the water.
They swirl around like a toilet.
Well, there goes that
Beautiful.
Oh,
magical water.
hey,
whatever it was.
Gossa, do you have any empty? Ooh, you have the empty potion of invisibility. You should take some of that water.
That's full of.
Casa will
blood,
take some of the now bloodied water.
Okay.
Yep.
Indeed. You take some of this interesting glowing liquid.
All right.
I guess we start making our way back.
About face.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
fine.
suppose introductions can wait.
You just let me
When
know,
we
what,
get
Zach, whenever
back
my
to the
invisibility runs out.
We'll
So
say it,
if Casa has an idea of like when it's going to, she'll try not to be in like sight of people.
you think you might have a little bit more than maybe around half time left.
Okay, so I still have like 5 minutes. In that case, Casa is just gonna. Go for it.
Shashik will
My way all the way.
take his sister. They will just blow past the guards, ignoring them. They don't
That's a
say anything.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Casa stirs the pot.
All right, let's set some ground.
Floating pole?
Shashik, introduce us to your sister. That you
This-
probably already did in your mind.
He goes, "This is my twin sister, Nis."
I can see the resemblance.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, in honesty, they don't look anything alike.
Yeah. You. Is she?
Hmm.
What type? Does she have? Is she like Soakash or is she like, Issa or whatever?
She has a human feminine upper half, but a completely snake lower half.
So she's a Lami. Okay.
All right. Well, I think you two should go in first.
Well, now that we have her, what can you tell us about the information? That we can ask some questions now before we fucking go beat up the king. Like, what is the king strong at? Like, what are those little sigils that we've been seeing on the floor? Who here has telepathy?
You spit a bunch of questions at this person that's never seen you before, and she just kind of.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a naughty. I'm the one who saved your brother's life.
She kind of looks at Shashik, and then, after a couple seconds, looks back at you, and I thank you for saving his.
Yeah, because we were gonna fucking obliterate him, but then I said, hey, maybe you had a reason for stealing all that money from Cali. So I remember.
Never
But,
forget.
Yeah, never forget. Hey, listen, I'm
Never
very glad we
forgive.
saved him. Look at this quest. I loved how this quest changed. But yeah, sorry if we're a little, short on time. We wanted to see if we can keep our invisible and friend invisible. What information can you tell us?
She goes, "What is it that you're wanting to know?"
Well,
How to kill the king.
yeah, does Rasnasi have any weaknesses? How do we use the glowing sigils on the ground? And finally, who here has telepathy to see if there's possibly anyone that we save before they potentially use us or use them as a weakness against us? Because I saw a kid back there, and I'd prefer him not to die in case someone telepathies all the way over to prison. Whatever
She
it is.
says, "It's hard to truly say who has telepathy, but the more snake-like they are, the more likely they do have it."
Would
The
that one over there
portals.
have it?
Do what?
Would that one over there have it?
Maybe.
Fuck.
She says the glowing green discs, those are teleportation portals, and they work
Okay.
by knowing which disc you want to go to.
We know two are. Or I guess I've seen where two are.
And she says, speaks about Rosnasi, how he said to be immortal. However, for a while he's been very closed off because he's been suffering from some kind of disease that none of them can figure out how to cure.
Is it Death Curse?
She doesn't know what that is.
Well, basically, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's like a bunch of zombies outside your borders that have like en masse grown, and people have been dying like fucking crazy. So
Yes, Rosnasi, very powerful now.
well, what I mean to say is that possibly, well, we knew about that one. Is it possible that the curse of the land and technically the world is starting to affect him? Like,
He goes, "I don't know of what world curse you."
oh, so you don't even know about what's going on outside, huh? When's the last time you saw the sun?
I have never seen the sun.
Oh,
What?
wow, we need to get you some sunglasses before you go out there, because that shit's gonna blind you.
But
How's Goss's invisibility going? Since we're just wasting this time.
Yeah, you're probably getting antsy. It's probably got like a minute left.
All right.
Oh.
I suggest we get moving.
Gossa kicks
Alright.
open the door.
That's a hostile action. You lose your invisibility.
Can't be
You-
hostile towards doors.
Doors don't have rights.
Yes, you can. I guarantee I can be hostile towards a door.
But yeah, a set of double doors that has a long hallway It seems to empty out into a larger chamber. Shashik would kind of take point, his sister a little after him.
Wog?
Whoop.
As you go skittering in. So you're
Because
the
this is a trap,
first,
so no.
first to see. Boom.
Pause, man.
Aha.
Oh.
Liquors.
Ah, shit.
Upon
Wish this room was larger.
upon dashing straight through
Would it be
the
back here?
room,
Well,
which
there is
you
room
almost
this way.
dash, right out into what seems to be part of the underground river. You see a very large human serpentine creature who's heavily bandaged all over his body, has open wounds.
Oh yeah.
See two more of those liquors that are now sniffing and lapping at the air. Two of the brood guards. And then you see what seems to be a completely human man. Warrior type. Very muscular.
A new NPC to recruit.
And Shashik comes walking in.
All right, are we talking or are we swinging?
I am Shashik's shadow right now.
I'm gonna stealth back.
Just leave the party, shut the doors behind you.
Dun.
I'm just hiding, just in case, you know.
The bird guard do nothing, and the liquors, as I said, lap and lick at the air. These
They smell zig.
this gentleman just stands there with his arms crossed, watching everyone enter, and presumably, this individual also watches. But as you can tell, he's heavily bandaged to include most of his face. But he does acknowledge your presence. Like, who is it that has come before me? I do not know these faces.
You can see us then.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, well, someone needs to talk. Fuck.
We're the BG boys.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
I just posted that build today.
I saw that.
Gossip, do you have anything cool that you could cast?
You just say it out loud.
Are we talking or are we fighting?
I have lots of cool things I could cast.
If none of y'all say anything, Shashik would just kind of be like, he'll basically spit his own version of the Montoya line. Where he's just
Hey,
like,
you know what? Let Joseph go off.
he's just
Hey,
like,
This guy.
As he's
That's
doing
Sasha's
this,
goal.
I want to, if I can tell kind of preemptively where this is going, I want to be ready to drop both mine and Bob's shackles. That way
Okay.
we're not at a disadvantage.
yeah,
That
Shashik
is
basically flops open his cape to reveal his mecha arm, and is just like, I lived, bitch. And then Roston C is like, oh, I should have took both
Not for
your
long.
arms.
Okay.
That's
He's just fucking going.
Here we go.
Okay.
And roll for initiative.
Alright, Shashik, that's cool.
I lived, bitch.
Shawshank, we gotta work on your one-liners, man. Like,
It's
I
just been
understand you've doing your
revoked.
thing. Wow, that's just as bad. That's just as bad. Shawshank. Oh,
You're gonna
Thank
need
God,
another bandage for this.
Anadi goes last one time.
I'm using a hero point.
One. No!
Found it.
Ah!
Yeah.
who's going
Not
last?
fair.
Not me.
Man,
Oh,
too bad Bob
awesome.
isn't going first, because then he could have done his inspire courage for you.
Oh well, I don't care. Everybody, don't forget, I use Scout's Warning, and you all get that plus bonus.
think we're all
Plus
going.
2 if you have it,
I don't know.
or if you don't have it in your modifier, I mean.
Let me check if I have it in my modifier, actually. I don't.
What is this a bonus
There you
for?
So
Attack?
I can Scout's Whistle, and I have a different version of it that allows it to go from a +1 bonus to Circumstance to a +2.
To their initiative rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So fuck me, Rasmussen. Homie was ready.
Damn.
Oh. Wow. Well, if anybody has to live this, it's Shashik in this. We didn't get out. We didn't drag his ass all the way here for him to die.
Yeah, why did we bring Nis in here? What?
Fucking.
Is she a
came
combatant?
Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
You guys.
Before we go too far, of the parts of armor they actually are wearing,
Mhm.
would you consider Rosnasi and the Sekalok dude as wearing any sort of metal armor?
Dekalok has some.
All right, but not Rosnasi.
No.
All right, cool.
I know what spell you're looking at.
Is not gonna not have some.
we could be quiet about it.
There's that
Oh,
one.
it's
I
not
didn't
what I was
mean to
thinking
click
about.
on it, but there's another
Never
one
mind.
as well.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I wanted to know.
Man. Just the ghoul.
Oh, these are actually.
Which, by the way, we gotta talk with Shashik before we get the fuck out of here. Why did his sister kill the people before we even got there? Has he been talking with her the whole time?
Next question: does Rosnasi and Sekalok, do they have metal weapons?
From what you can
Rosnasi
tell,
has a sword. So.
what you can tell is they both do have some kind of large handles each.
Oh?
So Rostasy, being the first to act, is just kind of spit his Dark Lord like, "Come dare to take my head, I'll take your head, your arms, and your leg."
Shut up, bitch.
Man, wow, you villains really need to work on your lines.
Let's see. Where is his?
The page of obliteration.
Yeah, he just casts Power Word Kill.
Mass power world kill.
Yeah.
If he can, I'm totally. We have to fight someone eventually who's gonna do that to us. I'm sure it's a Sararak, but still. I wouldn't be surprised if this dude could do it.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
Mhm.
no. But what he can
I don't
do,
know why you
however,
looked it up in the first place.
is he doesn't like everyone in this room anymore. So he holds up a single finger and does his best Frieza, as he just flicks a tiny ball of fire at the group. And then it explodes.
Oh
I
no.
need everyone.
Can you have an origin square
Sure.
just so we can put it down? Oh,
I mean, where's he putting this? Because I feel like it's going to be hard not to get some of his own people in it.
Oh,
or
he doesn't
him,
care.
Or himself,
Here's-
yeah.
All
here
right.
seems
So
the
which
most
one is
opportune.
which one is the actual orb?
I'm green, so ignore the green one.
I'm trying to put one that's not just funny. That could be used.
There you go.
Trying to find where. Oh, is this it? Circle?
Oh yeah, you want to do circle and probably either
Oh.
snap
From
or
corner.
snap.
So right there looks pretty
that.
good.
Casa is perfectly positioned.
So
Wow.
everyone in that circle is going to have to make a reflex.
Oh
Alright.
no.
Oh boy, oh boy.
As part of that, I am going to use the reaction.
Okay.
Consume power. You gain resistance equal. You said this is a fireball, right?
Yes.
You gain resistance equal to your level to the triggering damage. Choose an eligible type. If it prevents any damage, that applies on my next thing. So I will have 10 resistance to this if it damages me. So you said a reflex save?
Wow.
Cool.
His sister's way better at it.
My goodness.
And then I'm just going to roll once for the rules. That one. Damn.
Hopefully, I don't take damage.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's
Maybe I'll roll for
His
both
goals
of
are
them.
fine. Okay.
We've set the precedent. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So this.
Did Shashik fail on his save?
Yeah, 23. So
Okay, I am going to give him a liberating step for when he takes this damage.
Oops. I don't think you're 15 brass.
so
Am I
yeah.
not?
Okay.
Fuck.
I guess before I start rolling damage,
Just
I should
range.
announce winners. Anyone who got a 27 or higher is fine.
Okay.
Or succeeds.
Yeah, that's a success. All right.
So that means half. Right.
It depends how we're doing diagonal squares. Are we doing diagonals as 5, or are we doing the weird measurements?
You mean the better measurements?
No, they're the weird measurements.
Pathfinder diagonals are better. They always will be.
All right. So he sends out a explosion of fire to kick off this party. And so erupting, this will basically cook both of these guys.
Good.
Well, what about the one that crit succeed? Oh no, that was the.
That was these guys. The crit success, he's completely fine. And actually, the other one may not have actually been in range.
Yeah.
Meh.
We'll let you go. Whoosh.
Oh, well, actually, yeah.
No, the other one.
both
wasn't
of them
in range either.
are in range. So I just wasted a 20. But yeah.
Yes.
You can give it to one of the blue
deserve.
guards. You
What
can
you
give it to one of the blue
deserve.
guards.
Joshik, take that. Mr.
How much damage is it?
26 damage normally.
Yeah.
Or a
Is
failure.
it any? Is it any more if I critically failed?
Yes, it's double.
Yeah. If you crit fail, it's
So-
double. If you crit succeed, it's none. If you succeed, it's half.
All right,
At
so
what
that
point is it critically failing?
And
52.
Be 17
it's increments of 10.
because. Yeah, so 17 would be a crit fail.
So
And what did you say you
The
said
DC
it was,
is
so
27.
I didn't quite critically succeed, so I'll take half.
Yeah. You'll take half, unless you. If you had something that give you a +1 bonus to your reflex, you'd crit succeed. You take no damage, but you do get to reduce the damage.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that gives me a +1, so.
Oh, we're gonna go ahead and do all that.
You gain resistance equal to your level to the triggering damage, so you take 3 damage, Brolin, because it's 26 halved, and then so 3 damage because 13.
I am not level 13.
No. You're level 10. It does 13 damage. You reduce it by 10 because it's reduced by your level.
Oh, okay.
You take 3 damage.
Yeah, I can't math right now. Cool.
Don't worry.
yeah, this could have been a cooler intro, but I'm caught. But so yeah,
Damn.
after Joshik and Rossensey have a little bit of a fuck you, no fuck you. Rossensey throws a fireball at you guys, and then as he's drawing a greatsword with one hand, he just says, "Kill them." Then it goes to Selok, who
Sekalok.
who for his action will also draw his own greatsword. And then
And
being
then
that
he will
Sha-
kill us.
Whoops, that's. But being that Shashik is immediately out front, he will be the one that will swing on.
Book.
So with him coming up like that, he. Well, okay. Actually, I'm assuming something here, Zach,
What's
that I didn't explicitly say. So to do anything with my elements, I have to activate the kinetic aura. So my thought was when I dismissed our shackles, that was kind of me readying my kinetic aura, but I didn't outright
Channel
say it.
elements.
Yeah, channel elements. Sorry. Would you agree or disagree there?
Sure.
All right. So in that case, let me find a measuring tool line. It may or may not really fucking matter. So you would agree that he is within 10 foot of me?
That's what the arrows say. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Looks
cool.
like it.
So in that case, all of his attacks with a metal object, the enemies in your aura take a -1 status penalty to attacks with metal objects and a -1 status penalty to AC if they are wearing metal armor.
Okay.
So it makes his attacks a little harder.
So as he enters your range, you can see parts of his gear that he's wearing begin to glow kind of hot, and you can see it's starting to bother him. So as he goes running up, he will take an awkward swing at Shashik.
Just so you know, this isn't due to heat. It's due to magnetic forces, basically.
Oh, okay. So then
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
you just tugging him around, phrasing.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh. All right, 30. That will still hit. Shashik,
Damn.
though. I didn't put the -1, but that'll still hit. That will
Yeah.
still crit.
Is that crit? Yeah. I was gonna say.
liberating step. No. No,
This one,
Shashik.
this time you can actually do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell Shashik to step the hell out of the front line there.
Yeah, he
Get
takes
the fuck out the way.
12
Can't believe you
less
guys let him
damage.
do that.
Wasn't expecting it to just like open do like essentially the Terminator with a fucking box of roses. Why is he up there?
13. All right.
Okay, that's less damage than I was expecting. That's good.
He
I
takes
did-
12 less.
Yeah, so that would actually make it 14 damage. All right.
Yes.
So he draws his weapon, comes running up, and you can see on this dude's face that he has no real personal stake in this. He's just like coming to do what the king told him to do as he swings into
Okay, so
Shashik, catching him right in the ribs. A
So,
naughty.
with that being the case, I am going to personally focus on the king, just so that you guys are aware, though Gus will not be able to share this information with you guys being hidden.
That works.
It is now a naughty's turn.
Shashik can take a step if he'd like as well.
Oh.
Just
he
if he
will
wishes.
step
It is a liberating step.
in front of his sister.
Cool.
Oh. Alright. I will take a step as
Maybe.
well, now that I am in range.
All right.
Because I never got a chance to see him in the room, but that's fair. I will use Hunt Prey. Where's my button? There it is, and I will take a normal repeating crossbow strike on.
Alrighty.
Only a 26. That's not that good for me.
Even with his, you see him being thrown a little off kilter. It is still a miss as your bolt just flies right past him.
Natural. But yeah, that's my turn. That's 3 actions.
All right, Bob.
All right. I'm going to inspire courage and use lingering composition for that.
Alrighty,
Performance check.
you're good.
Ooh.
All right, and then 2 actions left. Cast Cloak of Colors on Alexander.
All right.
And that's all.
Brawling.
That's what that does.
All right, in that case, since I actually have to look up one thing real quick, but since my aura is already up, that is a 1 action. Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to double check the action number here. All right, so in that case,
good.
I will go on and do a shit, where did it go? Weapon infusion. So I shape a raw elemental form of a sword, a metal sword, in my hand. In this case, that will cause it to be. Actually, I lied. It will be a solid metal bow.
Okay.
In that case, this will be piercing damage, and I will add. What does the volley trait do? Does anybody have a quick?
Volley's it's not a beneficial trait. It if you're within the volley range, you actually take a penalty to your attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah. You want
Throne's
and-
probably going to be the most beneficial if they're within range, because it adds your strength damage to the damage roll. And if they're not within range of Throne, Propulsive is the next best for the range option, because it at least adds half your strength bonus.
Okay. Let me check some ranges here then. Okay, then yeah, I will add the throne trait to this. Here I am using weapon infusion, and as ranged, I am choosing throne. All right. So in that case, I will then Okay, so then I will cast Chain Infusion.
Okay.
So this is action. So that was a bonus action. This is now my first action. Basically, if my next action is Elemental Blast, I can start chaining it from target to target until I miss or hit 5 times in a row, taking standard second hit penalties.
That's neat.
Yep. So then, of course, my next action will be a Elemental Blast of Metal type against Rosna C.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make a blast attack.
So at one point we were trying to figure out back and forth whether or not whether or not the damage or the damage increases by 1 die. So in this case, would this be 3d8?
Yeah, at level 10 it should be 3d8.
All right. So it is a 3d8 thrown attack. So I have
Impressive.
to roll. I have to roll my attack, which. Oh fuck. There we go. Just take the attack roll. I fucking clicked on the wrong thing.
Alright. That will be a hit.
Alrighty. In that case, it is 3d8. And since this is thrown, you said I add my strength modifier as well?
Yep.
Alright. So it's 3d8 plus a 4 bonus. From I don't exactly from my strength because of how these elemental blasts are calculated, and then 4 again because of the throne trait. Oh,
You gotta
damn it.
put the-
I gotta slash
yeah.
roll. Yeah, I fucked up. 18.
Alrighty.
Not great, but Alright. So that was against Rosnacy, and then because of the chain infusion, I will attempt a second attack against. Oh fuck, where's it at? Where did the thing go?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to find the. Yeah. So we're gonna go here first.
Alrighty.
So this is another attack, but it's at a -5, correct?
Yes.
So whatever this is, -5. So 19.
That will unfortunately be a miss, technically a critical miss, but you do not draw a card for it.
Alrighty. In that case, that ends the chain infusion, and I am left with 1 action remaining.
Alrighty. What would you like that
In
action to
which-
be?
In which case, for my final action, I will actually. I can move my full distance in 1 action, correct?
Yes.
My full speed, rather.
Yes.
Mhm.
If you would like.
All right. So in that case, I will move across the room over here so that we are a little more spread out, and that will end my
Alrighty.
turn.
It goes to Gasa. You could see parts of your body becoming opaque again as your invisibility is starting to wear off.
So you're saying this is my last round of invisibility?
You probably got one more round.
One more round? How hurt does Shashik look?
Shashik, he ate a little bit of damage. He would probably be at 4/5 of his health.
4/5. Okay, so he's actually still pretty healthy.
Or
All right, if that is the case, I
yeah,
am going
3
to
to
hold off
4/5.
on healing.
3 to 4.
It'll be fine.
yeah, somewhere around
I'm
there.
gonna hold off on healing if that is the case. And oh boy. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start off with a vision of weakness on Ras Nasi.
Okay. This just tells you his lowest save? Or was it?
And any weaknesses he might have.
Okay. Well, you know his lowest save would be reflex. You think that might be due to the condition he's currently in.
Yeah.
But for vulnerabilities, doesn't seem to have any.
Oh no.
Bastard.
Well, shit.
Makes sense.
Okay. Right, that was one action. I have 2 actions remaining. Also, I do go a step further in my curse. I'll have to see what that does to me exactly. Oh man, I have something that works well for that. I'm trying to see what I can do to not reveal myself yet.
You can move.
Um,
There might
yeah.
be safer areas to stand here, outside the door.
You
But
can start a
also,
puppet show.
who fucking knows what's in the water? So
Yeah, I'm gonna move in here just to like take a look.
You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move up here so that way I can still see here, still see in like this way. And I just want to do like a seek out in this direction, see if
Alright.
there's anything like waiting in the water.
Waiting in the water.
go and give me that perception.
Ooh, Dasa is blind.
You
The other
cannot
octopi
tell.
would come.
Yeah, it's the fact that Gasa is invisible, which means
She's blind.
her eyes aren't taking. Yeah,
No,
everything's
reflection
invisible to
light.
her as well.
Yeah.
But
That's all 3 of her actions, though.
Big, it goes to you as things are starting to
Alright.
kick off in the room.
I will move in next to Shawshik, squeezing in between Bob and Alexander, and I will bring my axe down on Selkalok.
Alrighty.
And I will do Vicious Swing.
Oof. You go to swing in, and even though Brawlin is still kind of shifting her around with the powers of magnetism, he still manages to block your blow.
Alright. And then I attempt it again.
That will be a success.
Shh.
Alright,
Fighters,
let
man.
me
Jesus Christ.
double check.
Fighters, man,
Yeah.
bunch of madmen.
Yeah. His axe has agile.
Alright, so I deal an extra die of weapon damage equal, so what we're level 10, so that's 2 dice. These are d8s. Alright, so, okay, so plus 1 from Bob, so 30, so 34.
Alrighty.
Sweet.
And that is my 3.
Take it.
Alright, a pretty substantial hit into that guy. Alexander.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. I am going to. Let me read this feat really quickly. Make sure I'm getting it right. Yeah, okay. I am going to take a step here. I'm going to declare a smite evil on this liquor boy here,
All right.
and then I am going to hit him. A 30.
35.
Will be a hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Will it crit?
It unfortunately does not.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Liar. Can't believe you lie like that, Zach.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's going to take 16 damage, 20 damage, 24 damage. It's going to take 4 good damage, and then it's going to take an extra d6, I believe, positive damage because of disrupting on
Okay.
my hand wraps. So 3. If it is weak to any of those things, positive or good, then
Positive.
do that as you will. If it's weak to let me make sure that disrupting is positive then.
Disrupting
Yes,
is positive,
Pretty
yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
positive.
I
So it
use them a
takes
lot.
3 positive damage.
Alrighty. And
So
so total all that
20
up for me.
24
yourself.
damage and then 3 positive.
Alrighty. You come right up and just whap this thing right in its face, leaving sort of like a burn mark of your knuckles in its gooey skull.
Yep. How's it looking after that hit?
It's still pretty good.
Alright.
You hurt
That's
it a
fair.
good bit, but he's still fully functioning.
That makes sense. That is my 3.
Alrighty. It will go to these guys' turn. The one that you punched will immediately focus all of his attention on you.
No.
Remember, these fuckers can paralyze or what we did last time.
So in comes its first strike. Ooh, a crit fail.
Nope. Crit fail.
It will go for a desperate another claw, because might as well just keep trying.
Are we not drawing a crit card?
Oh, yeah, if you have them out.
I do.
Adieu?
It was an unarmed
Adieu.
attack.
Yes.
Overextended. You trigger reactions as if you had used a move action.
Do you
So if
have...
Alexander had like reactive strike or attack of opportunity or something, he could bop him real
I
quick.
do not.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, it awkwardly leaves itself open, but without you taking advantage of that, it rights itself. It comes back with a 32 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So this you'll take 13 points of slashing damage, and you feel a numbing sensation begin in the wound. Go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
Oh, I'm really good at those. 30.
Yep, the numbing sensation stays localized to this gash in your leg.
Is that
And,
just a success?
Yep.
It becomes a crit because of Juggernaut.
Okay, so then it's fine either way.
If there's a difference, I don't know.
Not between that.
Okay.
I'll say he'll also lose that. Him fumbling. But this guy
They're kind of you.
smells something he likes.
No, fuck you.
And he
Oh,
comes
no.
running right for Zig.
Also makes her attack of opportunity.
Looks at Brolin, nah, and walks away.
Nah, you can
Nah,
take it.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Huh, 25 to hit. Oof.
That is a miss.
Yeah, it fucking better be.
And it comes out with the second hand for a 29 to hit.
Reactive shield. My AC becomes 31.
All right, this thing makes a mad dash right for you, and you manage to block both its blows just in time. It goes to Shashik's turn. Going to take a step back, and then he already has his arm out, so he is going to. He'll go ahead and try a heavy shot. Oof, but he gets a fumble instead. Gotta love it.
Josh,
It goes both
Shashik
ways.
does.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll spend my hero point on Shashik.
Oh.
Yeah. Let
This
the man,
is
have
this
his
is supposed to be his scene.
See, don't fuck it up.
I don't roll strikes that much.
All right, and with Bob's +1, that is a hit.
Let's go.
Yay.
But did I the damage right on that shot?
I think so.
Yeah, he just rolled really shitty. All
No,
right.
Damn, I don't think so then.
I'd like to dispute it, actually.
Actually. So he fires off a round. And it seems to be mostly a grazing blow to
Glancing?
Rosnasi. Yeah, glancing. To Rosnasi. Shashik will move, fire. His last action will be to reload his arm. It goes to Nis. She will also, for her first action, take a step back. And then
Smart.
you will see her do some witchy woman stuff as like her jaw sort of like unhinges very snake-like as she's chanting something, and blood flows from her mouth and just sort of like melds into Shashik.
Oh.
The fuck?
Fucking cool. I take it back. She's allowed to be here.
Yeah,
She's a combatant.
Gains 14 temporary hit points. That will be her full.
Let's go, Shashik. Let's go.
Goes to Rosnasi, and he will come slithering up.
He's gonna what?
He will come slithering up to the person who started throwing stuff at him, and
For no reason.
yeah, quite rudely. Didn't even say hi first. And he will
Come on,
take
boss,
this
go.
giant flaming greatsword and attempt
Flaming?
to bring it down.
Oh.
You're fine.
Well, it wasn't on fire originally.
I must have missed that because as soon as he drew
You
it,
did.
it lit on fire.
Oh,
29 to
you
hit
absolutely
Brolin.
missed that. That is a hit.
Alrighty,
That's a natural 3 to hit, by the way, guys.
beautiful.
Well, shit.
So
He's a
you're
boss
saying-
boss. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I'm
you're
so excited.
saying there's more than a 1 in 20 chance for him to miss me, is what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah.
It's like a 1 in 10.
14 points of slashing. Well, it'd be 4 points of slashing, 10 points of burning, or fire damage.
All right.
No, no strength modifier or something to add to this.
Right?
Got you, homie. Hey man, I want your boss to be real. I don't want him to look fake.
So in that case,
There'll be another 3 points of slashing damage.
Doesn't
so
land.
how many points of slashing?
It will be 7 total, and then
Okay.
10 burning.
Okay, so would I have my reaction back?
It is not.
I mean,
Is-
it is a new turn.
but it is.
You
haven't
used
gone
your
yet,
reaction
so I
since you
don't
last
think
caught
so.
Fire.
Well,
No,
so he went, I caught it, then I went, and I haven't gone again. So I
Wasn't
haven't
used
used a reaction since the last time I went.
Okay,
have
then
new.
yes.
All right. So consume power against the fire damage only because that's all I can consume. Because it hits me, I gain a resistance equal to my level.
So
Okay.
you don't take any fire damage. So
right.
7 slashing.
So it's just 7 slashing, and then that will also empower my next attack.
Alrighty. He has one final action. So he...
We'll swing again.
Excuse me.
Is his damage bonus only really +2?
It probably should be higher.
Crunch.
Sorry,
A 25 to hit on his second swing.
that is a miss.
Alrighty. 2 mighty blows from a great sword that this dude just seems to be swinging one-handedly. Yeah, probably didn't throw in his like X stuff, but whatever. Sekalock. Sekalock.
It's a fun name.
Yeah. Dig was the one that punched him last, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, then he will swing into you.
Return the favor.
This is how we do it in the Thunderdome.
Wow. Give him
A
advantage.
31 to hit.
That will hit.
If
you
waste your shield.
Well, it would meet what my shield would give me, so it wouldn't do.
Fighter,
17
man.
points
Fighter.
of slashing damage into Alexander.
All right. Who?
It's a
And
save.
to
Oh,
Zig,
Zig.
you mean?
Yes. A Zig. I'm gonna make a house rule. No more naming your characters after the players.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
It wasn't even
Probably
on
came up
purpose.
with the character before you knew you were doing it.
Oh yeah, no, this character's been in my D&D Beyond for a long time.
His next swing. Wow, will also be a
There
31.
we go.
All right.
Let's go, Psycholock. Let's go.
For
I love it when
15
Megas do-
points of slashing damage.
Listen,
God,
if you don't like having Alexander around that much, you just kill him and go back to Cali.
Yeah.
But we
And
can't,
since-
you're taken by a demon.
Since he's on a roll, he will just keep going for it. 16 to hit.
Nope.
As he swings his mighty great sword, he gets 2 successful blows as he strikes you in the back. But you manage to dodge the third. Then goes to Anati.
All right. I will now see that Rasnasi exists, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I will hunt prey Rasnasi instead.
But you would have heard him, right?
Oh, I would have heard him, but
Yeah.
I never saw him.
I see.
So with that, I will shoot Rasnasi with a hunter's aim instead.
All right.
God, I'm rolling dog shit. Only a 27.
27 with
Hey,
the
if
plus
only
1.
you had a hero point.
But it does hit.
That hits?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh.
With Bob's
that's-
plus 1,
much
it
more.
hits.
Oh. Wow, that's very low AC on that motherfucker. Okay.
His ass is
Um,
not a boss.
Yeah, but maybe he has a second form. We'll find out. Okay. He takes an additional.
It's not like he's suffering from
damage.
leprosy or anything.
I don't know. He might just have a skin condition. Okay.
Oh, he does have a skin condition.
Jesus.
Leprosy
total
is a skin
20
condition.
So total 24, unless he's immune to precision, to which then you reduce it by 8.
Is not undead, so he is.
Okay. So then 24.
He's just on his
24.
way to being undead.
Yeah. Redeaded. All right. Another powerful blow strikes it to him.
Undead in this economy.
I mean, he's
Crazy.
a necromancer, so maybe he's got something.
If that is all of Anati's actions, it will go back to Bob, who is just triumphantly flexing away in the face of death and danger.
Bob, kill it.
he's-
Kill it. I don't know about all that.
He's killing
Uh,
it. He's breaking it down.
I will cast banishment on it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
On who?
I don't know if that'll work.
It
but
only works if their
How
home
that?
plane isn't the material plane.
is it not?
For these snake people,
Not the snake people for this fucking thing.
oh, it's an undead. Its home is probably the material plane.
Undead. Sleeping
I
on.
mean,
Oh,
if you
good.
banish something, doesn't it still disappear to any plane if you succeed?
Target one creature that isn't on its home plane.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Well, you can't target it if it's not on its home plane. So
Okay.
Can he feel like he can target the creature with his spell, Zach?
Maybe if he casts it, he'll know if he casts it, or if he does some
That's a
kind of
good
knowledge check.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
doing this.
I will do a knowledge check first, I guess. Then.
All right.
See if I
Make
saw
your-
this whole thing.
Feel free to make a religion, occultism, or crafting check.
Crafting.
Religion.
Crafting.
That's what?
Stick
Okay.
them together.
You gotta build undead. They don't just come out of the ground.
Well,
boys
the
are
only one I
special.
have
That's
is
what in the
occultism.
movies.
Okay.
Occultism.
I've seen
Alright.
Scooby Doo.
I,
They do
I-
come out of the ground.
That's a different plane. The ground is a different plane.
6 feet
It-
below the ground is a different
It,
plane.
it is a plane. You are right. Geometrically, it is a plane.
Is it its home plane?
But with that roll, you are uncertain. These things are very wild, very interesting, possibly unique to this environment.
Oh no, Bob's shutting off.
I mean, that's two of, or no, that's only one action
One.
because you had the sustained effect. Nice.
Yeah. That's one action. I'm fucking.
Now he's turning undead. Oh fuck.
Shit. Cast level 3 fear. Try to get it on all 5 of these fuckers. Oh, at least all these motherfuckers are. Yeah, so level 3 fear. So get all these guys in it.
Ooh.
See if that'll work.
All right. One moment. All right, so you're casting fear, and who are you attempting to hit with it?
At level,
All of them.
yeah, at level 3, it can target up to 5 creatures.
All right. Well, as you begin to chant a mantra against these individuals, since you targeted Ross to see, he will turn to you and he will whisper a counter spell. So he will make
Ah,
What?
a counteract check.
Uh,
Now, what is your spell DC?
My spell DC is 28. Is he? He's doing a counter spell, which is. I don't suppose it's an
reaction.
auditory effect.
It does not have the auditory effect.
Son bitch. Okay.
It has abjuration.
I was hoping, but that's not how that works.
All right.
Only time anybody's ever used counterspell in this fucking thing.
Oh, crazy, right? Yep, and because he rolled so well, that will be a crit success, but I don't think there's any real difference. Just fails.
It would depend if he had a lower, if the spell he was sacrificing to counteract had a lower level than Bob's spell.
Oh. Fear is naturally a level 3 spell.
Bob is casting it at level 3.
Does have 3rd level spell slot. Oh, yep. Yeah, it will be a 3rd level spell slot. Specifically, the book has him specifically on level 3rd level counterspell. So,
And he's good.
all right. So, try as you might to wage a war against the minds and hearts of these villains. Ross the Sea just waves away at your attempt. Then it will go to Brawlin.
What a bitch.
All right. So, in that case, as kind of a, we'll call it a flourish, if you will. I kind of, as he's swinging his sword at me, I kind of take note of it, and as I go to cast my next ability, I look at him and go, "I can do it too, bitch." And so with that, I use. Oh fuck! Where did it go? I know it's on here somewhere. Weapon infusion again with my free action. In this case, I will choose to. I have a question. Is he
Mhm.
actually 5 feet away from me, or is he supposed to be?
He is
in,
10 feet
like-
away.
Why is that
He's
bitch so
got it.
far away?
He got a big arm, that's why.
He has reach.
You got reach.
Yeah. He's a
Cool.
large creature.
Okay. So if I had reach, I could hit him back
Yes.
from here.
With a melee.
Cool. In that case,
That's
weapon
good.
infusion, and my I will shape my elemental power into a large flaming sword. So it will be slashing damage, and I will choose to have the reach trait.
Okay.
With that, I will make a single action elemental blast attack against him. This will be fire damage. And
Don't forget the bonus that you get from your power thing.
Yes, it is half of my level on the damage. I gotta hit him first, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, and there we go. Will
All
a
right.
30
With a
hit?
30, will hit.
Alright, so in that case, I hit him. It again will be 3d8 worth of damage, plus my strength modifier, and then plus half of my level? You gain a status bonus equal to half of your level to the damage roll. Oh, I did not use the metal impulse, so
Mm.
I went with fire instead because I wasn't paying attention. Alright. In that case, it will just be 3d8 plus 4.
All right. Is that the total?
Yes.
Alrighty.
I am not rolling well on those d8 right now.
Yeah, he's not
It's
rolling
alright.
too great on his sword either.
We
That's
forgive you.
about to change.
But yeah, you summon a big old sword and just slap him across the face with it.
Alrighty. And then I have 2 actions remaining. Okay. So in that case, I will actually activate. This is a new one for me. So, in my I've been wearing it on my chest the whole time, and actually, yeah, okay. So I've been wearing it on my chest the whole time. It is the gate attenuator. I don't remember how to fucking say that word.
Attenuator.
Attenuator. There you go. And what I will do is I will use my final 2 actions to use my use of a level 5 impaling spike. Rosnasi owes me a reflex save
Alrighty.
against my
Oh.
spell DC. I think it's against my spell DC. Should be.
If it's your spell, it should be. Unless you
Yeah.
don't have spells, then it's probably your class DC.
The
Sorry,
item
my
itself.
class.
The item itself might have a DC on it.
It casts at a 5th rank spell with a spell attack modifier of 8 plus 18 and a spell DC of 28. There you go.
There we go.
Sorry.
DC 28, Zach.
Ironically, those are the same thing.
Well, he fails.
Hey.
As
Alright.
he deserves.
So you are impaled through a leg or another non-vital body part. It takes the full damage, and if it's standing on solid ground, becomes immobilized.
Hmm.
So it escapes.
While it remains impaled, it takes damage from any weakness to cold iron it has at the end of each of its turns. So I don't know
Okay.
if that applies or not.
It does not.
All right. So in that case, it is roll 8d6.
Ooh. Not bad.
And with that, that will be all of my actions.
Alrighty.
And that was the only use of that, so I have burned that, or only used for today of that, so I've burned that.
It then goes to Gasa.
All right, Zach, this is going to be up to you on how you want to rule this.
Okay.
But I'm doing a 6-action spell.
What?
Then no. What?
No, it's within the rules of the game.
Okay,
Oh.
if you say so.
So, Inner Radiance Torrents. You can spend 3 so if you look at the bottom paragraph, there are 2 rounds.
Okay.
The line is 120 feet long. If you spend 3 actions casting the spell, you can avoid finishing the spell and spend another 3 actions on your next turn to empower the spell even further.
So
That
you're
is what I
using
am doing
3 actions this turn.
this
and then
turn.
3
So
actions
she
next
begins gathering force, just like cosmic force in her hands,
turn?
while
Okay.
she is still invisible.
Okay.
And so she's not used a hostile action yet.
So this turn you're just charging up the blast.
Yes.
She's preparing a Kamehameha.
All right, you are charging your laser.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm heightening this because this is one of my signature spells, as you can tell by the little star after the torrent. I'm
Oh, yeah.
heightening this to 5th level.
Okay.
How the fuck does that work?
Because it's a
She
favorite.
said-
Heightening spells? I signature spells as a caster. Your stuff is automatically heightened as a kineticist. You don't got to worry about it.
Oh, okay. So, well, when you're heightening it though, does it add more damage? Sorry, that was the question.
Can.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool.
For the Inner Radiance Torrent, I can actually pull it up because I don't have the heighten effect listed. So the initial damage as well as the additional damage for the 2-round casting time each increased by 4d4 for every level I add onto it.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
So
Jesus Christ.
baseline the damage. So baseline it's 8d4, and because I'm casting at level 5, it'll be a total of 16d4.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Let's go.
Fucking nuke him, man.
Oh no,
That
you
is
do
a-
have the heightened effect on there.
Oh yeah, it's up top. Yeah.
Hold on, you're not calculating that right. I don't think.
Well, he doesn't roll
The
damage.
damage
until
isn't calculated right. You're correct. Because this is only the 3rd level version of it. I'm going to roll 8d4 on my next turn when I actually unleash the blast.
No, so you said that you would cap out at 16?
Yep.
It would be you would cap out at 24. They each increase for each level you're putting in there. So
Oh,
the
you're
base
right.
damage, yeah, so you would cap out at 24d4.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Sorry.
man.
I was like, your
Oh my
math doesn't
God.
line up.
Glad you caught that because I would have believed BB.
Oh my
I would
God,
believe
that's
you.
crazy.
From an invisible
It's a ridiculous
force.
spell.
Invisible force. He is
The
here.
get fucked
Kame.
Yeah, Brolin and Shashik can feel like gravitic forces like tugging them towards like Gasa, even if they can't see her.
Give me your energy.
It goes now to Zig.
Gasa's
All
gonna
right.
take a page from Megatron's book and power a beam. Use a beam powered by a black hole.
Metal.
All right, so I'm going to whip around and start swinging into the ghoul
All right.
with vicious swing. Would a 29 hit?
A 29 would hit.
Okay. So 37, 38 damage on the first swing.
Thing scares me sometimes.
Question: is your vicious swing already calculating in the damage? You're rolling 4d8.
It looks like it.
Yeah, you might
Oh,
be
is it?
adding extra die.
Yeah, you already got 4d8 in there.
Oh, my bad. All right, so it'd only be 29. I forgot I
was
did
gonna
that.
Say, your damage is looking like mine, and that's brutal.
All right. You bring the axe down right into this thing's spine. It still flails and snarls about.
All right, I shall do it again.
Now keep in mind, because that was vicious swing, this is actually attack number 3.
Okay,
Ah.
so
So
subtract
another-
5 more from that, so it'd be a 30
With
or
Bob.
a 31.
With Bob. 31. Yep.
Yeah.
Which would be another successful hit.
All right, so that'd be
Oh,
30.
Oh wait, you clicked Vicious Swing again.
Yep.
Vicious
Oh.
Swing is a 2-action
Oh.
thing. You can't use Vicious Swing twice in a round.
It would be
Sorry.
a regular hit.
There we go.
Yeah, so 20 slashing.
So it would still be a 31.
What the fuck's sake?
Still a 31.
You're horrifying.
31. Two
All right.
mighty
This is
axe
amazing.
cleaves. Tap, tap. This thing still snarls and flails about in unlife.
Bad dog, and I'll just fucking get away.
Come get your dog! Alexander.
Get your fucking dog, bitch! He don't bite. Yes,
He
he
don't-
fucking do.
I love that meme.
It's a
All right.
cool one.
As Sekalok lumbers up to us, and now that Zig's back is turned to him, I'm gonna pivot on over to throwing a haymaker at this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does a 40
Wow.
hit him?
Ooh,
It
Jesus
will.
Christ.
And it
What
will
in the
crit.
hell?
let's go.
Crit card.
It's not a natural
I
20.
thought we only drew a crit card on
Yep.
natural 20s.
I have no idea.
That's right. You're right.
Okay.
Dirty crit.
So that is, yep, 20. I don't suppose he takes positive damage, does he?
He doesn't look like a zombie, so you don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. So yeah, I believe it's just that 20 damage. And do we double it or do I roll more dice? I
Yep,
forget.
it gets doubled.
Doubled. Okay, so he
And
takes
then
40.
also, you have the corrosive weapon rune, right? That's where the acid is coming from?
Yeah.
Okay, because it was a critical hit, his armor takes 3d6 acid damage.
Oh, okay. Let me roll that. His armor takes 9 acid damage.
What type of
Alright.
armor is he wearing, Zach?
Basically studded leather.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
this has... Okay, that has hardness 4. Okay, it's not broken. Never mind. But it's 3 points away from being broken.
So if you do it
That's fine.
again,
if I get another crit, yeah.
well, what's the total damage on that punch?
40 damage. It is 15 bludgeoning and 10 acid. Or sorry, 30 bludgeoning, 10 acid.
All right. A superfluous throw as you just bam, almost knock his face back through the other side of his skull.
Yep, and then I'm gonna throw another one at him.
Ooh,
A 37.
37.
Does
That
that
will-
crit?
That will hit, but that will not crit.
Okay, so instead of if it's not critting, then I want to tut.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, so instead of dealing damage with this strike, I'm going to instead attempt an intimidation check with a +2 circumstance bonus to demoralize all enemies within 30 feet who can see me.
Okay.
I don't think the licker's got eyes, but we'll find out, won't we?
It's fine. And as I throw this punch, I stop it like right in front of his nose, and I say, "You don't want to die here."
Ooh.
God.
Oh my god.
So that is a 40.
Wow.
Everybody would become frightened too from that, all his enemies.
And it says
that is
specifically
insane.
that can see him.
That can see me, yeah.
Right.
That's amazing.
And you can see it on his
That's
face.
a hero
Yeah.
point worthy, I would
I
say.
would say, yeah. Give yourself a
Let's
hero point.
go.
As you can see it on this man's face, he's just like, "You're right. I don't want to die."
That is
Hey.
all 3 of my actions.
Your
Alrighty.
fucking honor guard doesn't want to be here. What's wrong with you?
We'll go
That's
to the
terrifying.
one digging into Zig first. And see, he has
How-
the
No.
he has the need. He feels the need for speed.
Go chase Lightning McQueen then. God damn.
A 26 to
Ka-chow.
hit.
That is a miss.
Alrighty. You will
Get fucked,
come
scrub.
back come back in for a second hit. The 21.
Get extra fucked, scrub.
Not looking
Yep.
good. Third
Nat
time's
20.
the charm. Damn. as this thing is just flailing its claws about at you, but it seems that you've mangled its arms too much for it to really get a good swing. But the other one, since Alexander has turned his attention somewhere else, this one will still keep digging at him. Ooh, with another crit fumble.
That's
This
right,
one-
bitch.
It
Wow.
gets another card.
I'm protected by God.
All right, if you want, we can draw a new one. Because
Yeah.
this the title for this one is "It Bit Your Fist." The target deals jaws damage to you. So Alexander bites this guy as it swings at him. All right, different card.
Yeah.
Broken Tooth. Until
Ooh.
healed, you take a -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls.
Oh, wow.
So he like swung his claw and like maybe Alexander did like deflect it and it just part of his claw just like broke and flew off and now its attacks are a little less threatening.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
I'm powered by God.
Get that shit
Yeah.
out of here.
Goes to bite you, and you just end up ripping out a massive portion of its jaw.
Yep.
I believe that was its first swing, so it will just attempt again. Another crit fumble. Wow.
What is happening?
Sorry,
The
buddy.
tide is turning.
This
Um,
guy should have
who
recognized
Okay,
Fireball
so
at the beginning
this
of
this
that.
has the same effect as the one we just drew, so I can draw another one if you would like.
Yeah.
Twist it up. You are encumbered until you spend 2 interact actions to free yourself.
Ooh.
Wow.
It gets
And he
twisted up
doesn't
in
have
something.
2 actions left.
Its tongue gets wrapped around its legs.
Yeah.
You're clumsy 1 and take a 10-foot penalty to all your speeds.
Alrighty. With that, that's gonna be all of that dude as he's just kerfuckled over there.
Oh, he's got one more swing.
No, that's you're right.
I mean,
Oh, can he take that swing?
Because weren't the first 3 against Zig?
Yeah.
The first two from this guy were all into Alexander.
Yeah,
You've
so the
got
2
5
fails are
You've got 5 rolls there.
the first 3 are against Zig. The 2 fails are the one going into Alexander. But nothing you just read causes him to lose an action, so he
Ah.
should still have 1 left.
Okay.
For a third critical
I
failure.
hope to God it's a third crit
Oh, that
fail.
would be really funny.
If he does, he should just die. Like, okay.
It might be just a
I mean,
regular
that is
crit
a crit.
fail.
It is
that
a
crit fail.
That's
Just
not.
not
a
a
natural
one
fail.
crit fail.
It goes to Shashik now. Let's see. The Shashik like twist his hand to like a different gun mode. So he will now fire. He's gonna actually use special action of his, where he fires off a machine gun. So he'll get to make 3 attacks, but that will be all the ammo from the arm this round. And 2 of those will hit,
Nice.
so that will be
Into who?
all
it
of
feels
this is
weird
going.
that the only attacks we can't see are Shashiks.
Oh yeah, it says 2 GM. I don't know why it has it like that. But 2 successful
I told you
hits.
about that.
Well, I don't remember.
The one who's been our ally the longest
Whoops.
is the only one whose attacks we can't see.
Yeah.
Well, I just figured it's because he never trusted us. I thought this was like an in-character choice.
Yet Ross Nasi trusts us enough to let us
Yeah,
see
it's
his
just-
attack rolls.
Joshik
That-
will never trust
That's
us.
how paranoid Shashik is. It'll then go to Nis, and she, the surveying. Shashik is hurt. Let's see. You other 2 are also pretty hurt.
Ross ain't.
I'm fine. I had a pretty good turn.
So it'll be a D3 roll on who she will focus her attention on. 3. So it'll just go back around the Shashik.
She trusts her brother. She knows him.
Yeah. He does not care for these humans that he has picked up. These warm bloods.
These
Just making
strays. Alright, this time she will cast an actual healing spell. She
Good for
will.
her.
Cast 9th level heal. Huh?
Yeah, no.
She casts Wish.
Yes.
Will.
She cast 10th level spell in this game.
Will cast a 3rd level heal into Shashik.
Oops, goddamn. Homie's healthy.
Now he's got almost fully healed and temporary hit. And then it will go to Rasnasi.
Oh,
Bring it.
Rasnasi not
That's a
liking
challenge.
how this is going. And so, for his first action, what was it, an escape action? He has to, like, free himself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he's immobilized.
Yeah, he's got the spike.
And that is is that athletics, or is that...
It can attempt to
Athletics,
escape.
acrobatics, or an unarmed attack roll.
Well,
Okay.
hold on. It's impaled. It can attempt to escape, and the DC is your spell DC.
Yep, so 28.
Where...
If it's anything like his attack bonus, it's got to be at least plus 27, whatever the fuck.
It is.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And with
So
a
he
rolling
critically
high.
He
Yep.
critically succeeded, which means he can also step as part of his escape action.
He takes a -2 because he's frightened, doesn't he? Or
Doesn't really.
well,
That gets it to
well,
a 38, which is
which
still a
is-
critical success.
is it okay?
Yeah, it's 10 above.
So he breaks free.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure.
He breaks free and slithers to the side as a free action. And then for 2 actions, he lets out a horrific roar, like almost dinosaur prehistoric type of yell that just shakes the halls.
Call him the feather dude into this tiny room.
Yeah, I hope not.
No, he just alerted the rest of the motherfuckers in the building.
It's all right. We'll kill them all.
Kill them all, Peter.
Give him a villain point.
No survivors.
Yeah, villain point.
Legendary
exist?
action. What are we rolling? Anything?
You guys aren't rolling anything,
Not yet.
but that will be him,
Oh.
Sekalok. Sekalok is...
His frighten goes down by 1. He's only frightened 1 now.
Yes, thank you. Sekalok
You
is
gotcha,
really
boss.
torn
0 point.
between dying for his lord, which he doesn't want to do, or he could surrender. His lord could then take the victory and then get flayed alive for being a coward.
If
So let's see.
he lives.
Yeah,
I'm sure he wants to get flayed.
Well, right now it's a die-die situation. He's just betting on the winner.
Column A, column B.
let's see. How is he feeling? Okay. He will half-heartedly carry on. And he will strike back into the person who tried to one-punch him. Oh, wait, he's
You
got
better not miss.
a minus 25.
He missed.
He's
All
pretending
right.
to fight. Oh no, I gotta kill you.
Oh, my back.
Oh, I missed. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
He just slipped, accidentally dropped his arm, that type of thing.
He's got a bandage over his eyes. Maybe he won't notice.
He'll swing again. 17.
It's a crit fail.
Let's see. What will his final action be? Turn.
Surrender.
Let me reaction persuade him. Come on.
Let me reaction intimidate him. Come on.
I already did that. There's not much more we can do
Oh.
there.
Being that he's pretty much just a fighter, will he can get one last swing? I think this is enough. 21 to hit.
Fail.
Failure. As he swings out, both being
Failure.
shaken around by magnetism and fear. Then it goes to a Nadi.
Hi.
Ahoy.
He just let out a big ass roar. Can I make a perception check to see if I understand what that did or something?
You have
What kind of check can I make to understand what that did?
you have no earthly idea what that, other than just be loud.
I'm going to look behind.
Clearly,
me.
the only intent.
Yeah, I'm gonna look behind me. Is there like a bar for this door?
No.
Wow, this man really was just like, no one's getting in here. I'm completely safe. All right.
You could still close it, and they would have to spend an action to open it or something.
Yeah, but I spent 2 actions to do
And
that.
if there's
I can't do
snakes,
that.
they don't have arms to do so.
In fact, they have snake heads for arms sometimes. Yeah, I don't want to spend action economy, I suppose. Kind of want to let you get off your fucking Kamehameha on him as well.
I
to
would
get
kind of
killed.
like that as well, which
Yeah,
is why
so
I
I'm not gonna
suggested.
shoot him. I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm going to hunt prey the liquor next to Zig and Bob.
All right.
It's whiskey.
Oh, thank God! Finally, I rolled high. 38 or 39.
39, that is a hit, and that is a
Nice.
crit.
Let's go.
Excellent.
Which
So sick. 21 times 2, 42. Click clack. Boom.
With that, the gooey, fleshy, membrane-y skull of this thing just explodes.
Nice. I just give a thumbs up as like the gore splatters over Shashik or whatever.
Josh gets
Still
a
going,
thumbs
yeah.
up back with his robot hand.
Oh my God, that's the most he's
Holy
ever
shit.
done in I'm marrying him. he's proven that he has emotions. I'm doing it. I don't care.
You have to fight a sister first. Bob, your turn.
Huh?
Oh.
They have
I
that
mean-
kind of relationship, huh?
We'll find out, won't we? Well, he looks like a guy who could use 2 girlfriends, okay?
Bobby boy.
Alright.
You harlot.
Popalicious.
I've been having
Ew.
for months.
Go with a level 5 3
On a
action
broad-
action missile on this guy, cause fuck him.
No, go for the other spider, the flesh guy.
The flesh guy? This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other.
Trying to save the guy that doesn't want to fight, I guess.
I will be slightly polite.
You do what you want, Bob.
Yeah.
If you want to be
It
bloodthirsty,
is-
Yeah,
you go
I'm
nuts.
dude.
It is your
You
turn.
want to do it? Go for it.
If you want to murder that man, you murder him.
Absolutely.
Show the real Bob, the one we haven't seen.
Okay, I'll hit this guy. I want to do that.
There you go.
Show the
All right.
Bob that would have killed that servant, not knocked her
So
out.
that will still be a
That was
hit
Alexander,
and
wasn't
still be a crit.
That was me.
Oh no, wait.
Going back
That's
for her too.
Anadi's.
What's
That's
that?
Anadi's roll.
You going back to kill her?
Okay, so
No,
how
I'm going back to
many...
get her out of here.
I always forget how many fucking missiles I'm supposed to hit.
What level are you casting it at?
A 5.
That is 3 missiles per action.
9.
Oh shit.
Or-
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. So how many
Yeah.
actions?
94 plus 9.
God damn.
Jesus
Lot.
Christ.
Bob turns around and pulls out a fucking minigun.
Pretty much. Holy shit.
Nice.
What the fuck?
That's pretty fucking
That's a
good.
really good roll.
94 plus 9, yeah. There's not a single 2
Yeah.
in that, bro. You went above average by sure.
And this is all going into
shit,
the
man.
the dog.
Yep.
All right.
Get your fucking dog. I got it.
I'm out of spell slots, but I'm not out of
You
options.
machine gun volley away with your pecs, just blasting holes through this thing. But it is still kicking about.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Damn.
What a
What?
dick.
And with that, it goes to Brawlin.
All right. I will use my free action to delay my turn to after Gosses.
Gasa.
All right.
Reaction?
As Gasa materializes, she she finishes off her spell, and she says, "My liege, I bring a message from the stars. They say unexist.
They say it's just been revoked.
Give me,
Oh
go ahead and give me a
God!
reflex save, please. You still got the -1 from frightened.
Ah.
This is weak a save. Oh,
Wow! He natural
somebody hero
20
pointed
it.
this.
Nah, let me
Hero
hero
point-
point that.
Can-
Hero point
Give me
it.
hero.
I didn't use a hero.
How many
point.
hero points do we have to spend? Yeah,
I
if
did
it's-
not use a hero point last game either, so I.
Well,
They
no,
don't-
I
you
will
won't- they don't
say-
matter, yeah.
Damn it.
Sessions.
I still have a hero point.
we're
I'm
begging
happy to
you.
give it.
I will say, if you guys spend all of your hero points, he will fail this through the power of friendship.
All right,
I'm down.
mine's
Yep.
in. All right.
I'll throw mine in.
All right.
Okay. I'll spend all of both of my hero points.
You have two? Oh.
Yes, I got
Yeah, he
next
got
one.
one from the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like this is really cool.
Jesus Christ.
As Gasa begins to materialize, you can just see her channeling between her hands a pulse of cosmic energy that is both as bright as the sun and as black as the void as it swirls in between. And she just, as she becomes visible again, she unleashes it. The forces of the cosmic radiance as he is just pelted and bombarded. He is dropped.
Also,
Yes.
just as a note, Gasa now has like a corona of stars that float and swirl around her, causing her to glow with light, and unfortunately, deal 3 force damage to creatures that end their turn adjacent to me.
Oof. That kind of sucks,
So-
but
Oh.
how
Nice.
much is that?
Oh well.
But yeah, so don't have to worry about that right now. But that is it's 67 points of force damage to this guy's face.
Yeah. As he is just riddled and bombarded with space particles, and they swirl back, enveloping Gasa as some kind of divine figure. Swaps to Brawlin. And you can tell Rosnasi, he is having to use his greatsword like a crutch.
I do have to ask, because we used our hero points there, are we considering that just a fail or a critical fail for Rosnasi?
It was
Fail.
Alexander
from a
did have
crit.
2 that he gave up.
I do.
It went from a crit success. I mean,
I-
we already
that's
got it to a
legitimately-
failure.
I mean, that's legitimately why I'm asking Zach. Like, just just a fail?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I think it's fair. At least
Uh,
he didn't make it a normal success.
Yeah.
what do I feel about the fucking other ghoul dude? Like, does he look healthy? Does he look super fucked up? He
Oh,
should
can
look
you-
super fucked up.
Did you guys
but-
not see their hit points?
No.
Oh,
You have no
have
idea
I,
how
have I
they're
been doing
looking
the thing
health-wise.
again?
Oh. Look
Oh,
at
okay. So he's super fucked up. All right.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man. All right.
Almost.
Oh, they're all
Um,
really
God, they're
low.
almost dead.
I didn't
All of them.
realize you guys couldn't see their hit points.
No.
Shashik
Honestly,
might be
it's
able
kind
to
of
get the
exciting
fucking-
that way.
Shashik
In-
might be able to get it.
In that
Sorry.
case, what I'm gonna do is I am going to. What do I want to do here? All right. I am going to spend all 3 actions to cast Scorching Column. This is a overflow, so it will kill my aura as I cast it.
Alright.
Each creature within the area that I marked out there takes. Let's see, I got it at level 1. It goes up. So that is going to be 4d6 damage.
What's the range on it? Is it a 10-foot?
5. It is a 10-foot diameter. I
You
fucked that up last time.
you could do it like this, Oh, 10-foot diameter. Okay.
Yes, I fucked that up last time, so I made sure I did it right this time.
Well, so most blasts and bursts, they go from the corner. So it'd be more. So I mean, you could do like this one, but I don't think you can get the Rosnacy and the liquor.
Okay, so you said it would go from the corner.
Yep.
Don't kill Sekalok.
Alright,
We can fix him.
We can
I
fix him.
guess
After we bring him back from the dead.
No, we can't do that.
No, that's
I will
not
cast
possible
it
right now.
there.
All right.
That is a reflex save.
All right. Bam.
Oh, that is a critical
He's been rolling really good
success.
on his saves, but not much else.
All right. Let's see.
It is the worst when they critically succeed on the
That's fine.
three action. At least he didn't spend 6 actions and have him critically save on something.
That's
Yeah,
fine. That
we only
area is
spent
now
6 hero
hazardous
points on it.
terrain,
Okay.
and anytime
Nice.
anybody moves into that area, or anytime they move involving those squares, they take 5 damage.
Alrighty. Specifically when they move into it.
It's into it. So
All right. Zig.
All right, I will take a step and I
Mhm.
will swing on Rasni,
Alrighty.
doing a vicious swing. For
Oh.
it would be a 26.
That will be a miss as he
God.
barely blocks your blow.
You
Feebly.
son of a bitch.
He's going next way.
Oh, all right. Well, no, I moved. I don't know.
It's
That was
kinda-
my 3.
moved
Hero
and vicious
points.
swing.
Yeah.
What hero point?
We don't have any. We just used them all.
Alexander.
All right. I am going. Can I persuade Sekalok to join us?
Make a very good diplomacy check if you're being honest. Intimidation check if you just want to get him out of the way. Or deception check if you're just going to kill him later.
I will guarantee his safety
Mm-mm.
on my life if he turns on Rosnacy. What do you call that?
Diplomacy.
Deceit.
Uh,
I don't have a very good diplomacy.
Yeah, you don't. What the
the
fuck?
the initial shock factor is of you being intimidating in the fight is kind of wearing off, and he's like, maybe.
All right,
What's
whatever.
perfect?
Next,
You got dental.
don't
he
need
can
dental.
keep his teeth if he joins us. I'm gonna take a step here, and then I'm gonna make an
Right.
attack action on Rosnacy.
All right,
Step into a flank. Very bold. Very bold.
Yeah.
indeed. Ooh,
34.
that will be a hit.
Okay, 15 for plus an extra d6.
So what's that
Wait,
total?
hold on 1 second. Positive. He's not undead. He doesn't take positive, right?
Right.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
He gets
so
healed by
doesn't get the d6.
No, that's not the way it works.
Oh.
That would be funny though.
15 or 14 damage, bludgeoning, 4 acid, 1 extra from Bob.
The extra would be
total-
bludgeoning.
The total is
bludgeoning, okay.
19.
19. Yeah.
All right. Before you stands or is kneeling this impressive in size half man, half lizard who has ruled this serpent kingdom for who knows how many centuries. Broken and bleeding, wounds open, bandages falling. And your fist comes down with the weight of vengeance and justice. How
The
do you
stars.
describe
Stars.
your kill of Rosn?
Okay. Yep. As he's hunching, and his snake form is somewhat trembling. gonna grab him by the side of his head, and I'm gonna bring my fist to meet my hand.
So you just high five his
Through it.
his head with your hand.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Well, it's more like crashing my fist through his skull to meet my hand on the other side.
Yeah, you do that.
Like when
Action
you're a tough
guy.
guy that punches your fist into your palm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That classic Popeye thing, but you just have his head in the way, and it explodes like a watermelon.
Gooey mess.
And with that, Rasta C seems to be slain. However,
I don't like these, it seems.
there's still a threat. How many actions do you have left?
That is my last action.
All right. It'll go to the dog, who will
You
spend
give
2
him a
actions.
bonus action.
That's not how this works. We'll use 2 actions to untangle itself,
It works however you say it works, motherfucker.
and then it will attempt to bite out at the person that has been punching it the whole time. The 37 to hit.
Okay, so that is a hit, but it has to make a save on Bob's Cloak of Colors.
Okay, what kind of save?
A will save.
Will. How willful is? They're pretty willful.
Will save, won't save.
32.
Seems pretty willful.
Yep. Is that a success?
Yep. Bob, is it a success?
Against my DC?
It's your Cloak of Colors.
Yeah. Bob's got the same DCs as I do.
Yeah, so it's
The success is
28.
not a critical. Oh, never mind. Yours is lower than mine.
Yeah, mine's 28.
28. So that is a success. So that attack does go
The attacker is
through.
unaffected.
Yep.
Yeah.
So first will come the damage. 20 points of piercing damage.
Mhm.
And now I need you to give me 2 fortitude saves. First one.
Lol.
Okay.
Wow.
You're fine on both fronts. But that would have been his last action to bite you. As his turn comes to an end, you hear the rushing of water and the banging of something large against stone cave walls. As
Oh, fuck.
something comes your way.
From this direction?
That's
Well,
not
ooh.
good.
Bounding from around the corner seems to be a giant, multi-headed snake person.
What
Oh
the
no.
fuck?
Dash.
It comes
I
crawling
hope it
along.
is what it says under it, and
Wow.
not what I know that token art to be.
It comes crawling along, pulling itself with its massive girth as its row of mighty heads just comes whipping about. And so for 2 actions, all its heads will launch out and make a bite at both Brawlin and Gossa.
Bring it.
Let's go.
You girthy weakling.
Huh?
All right.
It's probably
Wow,
By the way,
crit
did-
failed.
Zach described it as girthy.
Yep, it is girthy.
Did-
It got
Rather
offended.
rotund.
Did Brolin take his damage for being next to Gossa at the end of his
Good
turn?
point.
No, I did not.
3 points to Brolin.
3
Not the
points to
weak point.
Gryffindor.
Not the weak point. You take 1d6 persistent bleed damage and can't use this attack until the end of your next turn.
What the
Wow.
fuck? That's. You're the DM. You could always call for a different thing.
Just rebounds off of Gossa's swirling cosmos.
Yeah, it goes to bite you, and the stars just like burn holes through its mouth. One of its mouths. That would have been all of its actions. The action to move, and then 2 actions for it to basically frenzy.
Do you want
Shashik.
one of us to roll the bleed damage?
Oh, sure. All right.
And then don't forget your flat check.
And he's good. As you see
Yep, no more bleed.
the wounds that were burned through its mouth just begin to instantly
Instantly.
heal back up.
Close that.
goes to Shashik, and there's now a new competitor, a new challenger. He will.
Josh,
Turn
don't
to
be
face
like
it.
our new friend. Don't end your turn next to me.
He will turn to face it. He will take a step back, and then fire.
Thank you. Does he have to reload because he used all his ammo?
Oh, that's
with
right.
his minigun.
So he'll actually have to take a step back and then reload for the rest of his actions. Then he'll go to Nis. There's some other people hurt. She will send a healing bolt over to Zig. You are the next person that she can see. For 23 points of healing.
Ooh.
And then she too will take a step back. Rosnasi is dead. Zekalok. He will drop his greatsword and then begin to shamble out of the courtroom. If
Should
everyone,
I take an attack of opportunity?
I think you
Murder
should
his
let him-
ass.
I don't care. I guess. I can't
They all
speak for
die.
safety.
Hey, on
All
your
right.
way out, can you fucking... Can you tell him to fucking not attack us?
It would be 31 to hit, 20 damage.
alrighty. Barely
make you-
scraping by.
Tell no one.
Or tell everyone.
You do you. Just don't. If you send more our way, they'll die.
If you come back, you'll die.
I have a special set of skills.
I will find you.
As Anadi, as Zekalok
Hi.
is going past you, you catch a glimpse of someone else standing behind you.
Oh.
A
Ooh.
half serpent, half woman lady, which Zekalok will just walk past, leave the room
Then she attack of opportunities him.
for being a coward. And he
Ugh.
leaves the engagement. Anadi,
I turn around. Who the fuck are you?
you turn around and you see this individual.
Hi.
And she says, just an observer.
The king is dead. Long live the king. Let her know.
What do you mean, long live the king? He's
He's
dead.
dead.
Yeah, Alexander's the new king. That's the way it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, fine. Well, your king is dead.
I am your king.
I am your king.
I am the
First thing that
king.
came into my head that someone
I
else
don't
said.
He says, I can
Guardian
see
of
it.
Spartacus thing.
I can see
I don't
his
know if
body
I'm-
laying there.
Yeah. We did that. Hey, do you know if he's going to come back?
Who knows? Maybe.
Great.
Burn the body.
I'm going to change the hunt prey to the Hydra and fire at it.
All right.
Woo! Finally, I'm rolling high.
That will be a hit,
So-
and that will be a crit.
So 17 double 34. And if you so wish, because you're oh dearest DM, I just hunted prey and I'm in the back of the room. I might not have the chance to hit its body. I might have to hit its head.
It'll be fine.
All right. Oh, I just know that if you attack a Hydra head, you know.
Yeah. Only if you
Uh,
kill a hit, though.
I will then look back at this individual and be like, all right, well, can you make sure that there's nobody else coming to kill us?
She doesn't say anything.
Great. That's my turn.
Uh,
Before we continue, though, we
Mhm.
are past the BB cutoff time.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
yep.
take one more round.
I was gonna do that at the top of Brass to see, but skip his turn.
Yeah, or when a new round starts.
Would I go back into my normal turn order now?
You're in
Nope,
whatever
you're-
turn order
you are where
came
you are
in.
now. If you would
Okay.
like, Gossa can delay.
No, you're good. I wasn't sure how that worked. Gossa, back the fuck up.
Bob, you have
Gossa's good. She's in a good place right now.
You have
Don't
a
tell Gossa what to do.
you have a zombie dog and a giant snake thing.
You also might be out of your Inspire Courage at this point, because I think it was only 3 rounds if you succeeded.
So 39 still. Is that a crit?
You-
Well, it would have ended on Bob's turn.
Oh. Never mind then.
Success, that's 3 rounds. Critical success, 4 rounds. So
Yeah, you only got a regular success.
Alright, so we'll have to redo it. Because now there's a fucking Hydra. So I will, I guess,
Performance?
drop it and then recast Inspire Courage with Lingering Composition
All right.
because there's this big motherfucker. Performance.
You're good.
Okay.
And I believe you have one action left.
How far is it? Alright, so. How much is the fucking. Card? So, Inspired Courage is 1 action. The Delirium Composition was free action.
Yep.
So, I will then take an action to pull out the Horn of Blasting and use 1 action to blow a toot at the Hydra.
Okay.
Do a toot. And it is last
Targeting one
note
creature
targeting
within 30
creature within 30 feet. The 3d6 sonic damage.
3d8, yeah, 3d6, but it's a DC 28 basic fortitude save.
Yep. Oh,
It's good damage roll. Ooh, it takes half of that. Takes 6 sonic.
Alrighty. I guess with that, now is Goss's turn as this hulking monstrosity barrels into the chamber you guys are in.
Okay. Gossa is gonna make a test here, and she's gonna go fishing and try to check out its will save.
Okay.
Because Gossa is going to give this Hydra a glimpse into the cosmic mystery that she channels and just the sheer unfathomableness of it by casting Debilitating Dichotomy. And that damage is not correct. But he and I both need to make a will save.
Both of you?
Okay,
Wow.
he succeeded, but not critically. Because I have a better DC
He almost
than...
did.
Important
Yeah.
distinction.
And I succeeded, and I get 1 degree of success better because the last line of the spell. But this is heightened to level 5. It's normally level 4, so it should actually be 12d6.
Alrighty.
Ooh, and I rolled even worse somehow. You mind if I just roll 3d6 and add it to the 40?
Yeah, sure.
I love it.
Okay, so 51 mental, it'll take half of that, so 25 mental damage to it.
Alright. You force upon this thing the knowledge that its serpent bestial brains cannot handle. And you watch as some of its heads just explode from the immaculateness of space.
Yep. And then I will step forward to share my cosmos with it.
Oh.
Rollin.
All right. In this case, since I burned my elemental aura with the scorching column, I will channel elements. This reactivates my aura, and as part of this action, I can make a 1-action elemental blast. So
Alright.
I will go ahead and do that. We will go with fire type.
All right. 31 to hit.
That would be
32.
a 32, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yes, and that will
Alright.
successfully hit.
All right. Sorry. It is a fire. It's a fire melee type, so I will add my strength bonus and whatnot to the damage.
Okay.
Fuck. What's the damage on that?
Do you not have the attack?
It should be
damage it?
3d6 plus your
Yeah,
strength bonus.
There we go. I do have the attack in there, but I still haven't changed it in my character sheet from when it was originally messed up, so that's on me.
We should fix that later.
Aw, that was not a good one.
That's rough.
Yep.
It happens.
And then with, sorry,
How much fire damage? Just 9?
there's nine.
Should be one more actually because of Bob.
So 10.
Oh, 10.
All right.
All right, and then with that, I will use my last 2 actions to cast Tiny Flame. So, a tiny shape of flame appears. In this case, I will just let it take a simple sphere, and it flies from you, flies from me in 30 feet of a path I choose. Each creature it passes through takes 1d6 fire damage with a basic reflex save. Yada yada yada. I got that ability at level 5, so it would actually be 3d6 fire damage for each time it passes through it.
Okay.
The creature attempts only one save, even if the flame passes through them multiple times.
Yes. So in that case, it has to start in front of me. I will go. Are diagonals just 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe by Zach's ruling. Normally they're 1.5.
All right.
It just make it easier,
so-
but that is a wall.
Since it's a tiny object, would it be able? I mean, it's a tiny flying object, so I didn't know what the.
I mean, you can't put it inside a wall.
In that case, I will do something different. I just assumed that it could. The theory there would be that it gets between the creature and the wall and then flies.
And you could
through
send it
again.
this
I mean,
way.
yeah, you can put it in the space with the creature. You just can't put it into the wall.
Okay.
You can put it 5 feet above your head if you want, and then just have it do the exact same thing you wanted.
Well, so what I'm trying to do is I need it to come in and out of the creature multiple times.
Racing.
I
No.
don't think with a creature this big, anyways, you could do that, even if you wanted. Like,
I
yeah,
could.
It's technically in its space, so you couldn't spawn it there anyways.
Well, it goes through it though. Each creature it passes through.
Oh, dearest DM.
Oh,
Oh, dearest DM.
I was distracted.
The question is whether or not I can spawn it in its space. It goes through the creature, like as part of the ability. So I'm just trying to figure out how to calculate this.
Yeah, I guess you could summon it in its square.
So, unfortunately, I looked up discussion on this particular ability, and people believe because it says each creature it passes through takes the damage. It's not each time it passes through a creature.
Makes sense.
Kind of what I was
So-
thinking.
So it would only deal 3d6 no matter how many times you had it dipping in and out of its space.
All right. Well, in that case, I will completely scratch that. I'll just do a 2-action elemental blast then.
Which element?
Okay, cool.
We're going with
The pain element.
The one that kills them.
we will go with a metal one.
Okay.
Let me go back and read something real quick. Consume power to the next metal. Oh, before the end of your next turn. Okay, haven't done that. Cool. So yeah, we'll go with metal. It is a metal melee type, and it's a 2-action. So I will get to add my con modifier.
The Hydra Fairy type by chance.
But it will be my second melee attack this turn, so I will be rolling it at a penalty.
I think it's a water dragon, baby.
That's a beast type.
That is a critical fail.
Ooh, hard time. This would probably end up being magic.
I would say so.
Can you hear me now? Until healed, you are deafened.
Damn.
So the fire just explodes in your face and deafens you.
That all of your action.
Yes.
Alrighty. Big.
All right, I will. It is safe to be in this spot from you two guys, right?
You'll take 3 damage at the end of your turn.
Okay, that's fine. I'll walk up, do a swing, just a normal one, for 37 to hit.
That will hit.
And this is the same action that I did the attack of opportunity, correct?
Attack of opportunities don't contribute to
Yeah.
your map.
Okay. All right, so it'll be a total of 16 damage,
Alrighty.
and then I'll do it again, just a normal, for a 30 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, so the forceful will add on to this, so it'll be for a total of 26 slashing.
Alrighty. Right. Then goes to Alexander.
Right. I'm going to take a swing on this remaining enemy next to me here for a 29 to hit.
Alright. That will hit. And with this final blow, this ghoul has finally been defeated as well.
Good.
Very good.
Zig, did you take your 3 damage?
No, I don't think he did.
Because of that, he will take 30 damage.
Very good. Excellent.
Yeah, two
I
actions
am going
left.
to. Yep, I'm going to use one of my lay on hands. How much healing is this now? Is it 30?
That says 30.
Okay. So I'm going to go up. And then I'm not sure if this will work or not.
What level are you casting that at?
It's I'm not quite sure how focus spells work. I'm assuming
They're always
they work-
they're heightened to
always
the highest spell level you
Right.
can cast.
Right, okay.
So, what's your highest spell level?
You can cast it at level 5 because we're level 10.
Oh,
I've just been basing out on how high Gossa casts it, so
30.
yeah. And I don't know if hydras are evil, but
This one might be.
it may be. A lot of things have been evil in here.
That's racism.
So
And?
yeah, it is. It
That's
doesn't
the
even
point.
it doesn't even work the way I want it to because I won't be able to hit it because there's too many people in front of it.
Yeah.
Way to go, guys.
Gassa's getting melee.
Knocking your pottery.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move like right here and end my turn.
Alrighty. It goes to the Hydra's turn, but you guys beat the shit out of it so well, and
And it still can't use its bite.
yeah,
It's fucked up.
its
That's got
mouth,
hands.
some of its mouths are kind of seared shut. It's taking some fire damage, so it going to do creatures do, and
Also, I am
away.
enfeebled 4. Oh no, I'm not. Sorry. I'm enfeebled 2.
Oh,
this
There it
thing,
goes.
you hear this thing
Coward!
whine and hiss as it flops back into the water. You watch it
Attack of
swim away.
opportunity.
Oh yeah, Zig.
Zerg.
Huh? What? Sorry.
Pay attention.
Attack of
Things running away.
opportunity.
Yes.
It's acting animalistic because it's not intelligent.
37.
That will be a hit.
All right. For 21 damage.
You carve another massive chunk into the beast, but it still slithers away. But
And
With
did
the
you take your
Hydra.
3 damage from Gasa?
the Hydra fleeing, it
Yes.
seems like this combat is finally over.
Asa's gonna get as close to as many people as she can. She shares the might of the stars with them.
It hurts so
My
good.
God.
As she burns them.
Yeah.
Before Gossa
Um,
leaves, can she do a 3-action heal?
She would like to move away from the people that might be dying but not dead. But after that, she can do so. I can burn a level 4 3-action heal. We'll do this away from people. But so everybody... Wow, that's a terrible roll. Yeah, 3 2s.
Damn. Deadly.
Everybody gets 12.
Yeah, that's still
Including
Let's
Ross
go.
Nasi.
1, 2, 3.
I told you we moved away from him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How
That's
big is his sword?
The great sword.
Great sword.
A flaming great sword.
Okay, I will put it. I will grab it and put it in the bag so we
There's
can.
Yeah, I
also
want to see if there's any.
Well,
I w-
Also a
Zach,
go ahead.
is there anything to resolve real quick, or else I kind of gotta bounce.
Yeah, that's fine. There's his sword, there's Sekalok's sword, and Rostasi, now that he is dead, you can see he has a pouch on him.
I
Right.
want
Well,
a pouch.
you guys have a good night. This was a blast. Sorry that I have to cut out early,
It's almost
Okay.
stopping time anyway.
but I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye.
See ya.
Bye,
Night,
baby.
dude.
See you later.
I want to go
And
through
I'm
the
done.
pouch.
All
I'm
right.
down to also just halt the session early. We did go 30 minutes over the time you had to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's
Just call
whatever.
it there and pick it up.
I'd like to resolve what we're doing immediately, though.
Yeah.
I want to know what it is.
Well, You got the 2 great swords, and inside of his pouch is a puzzle cube. And on it,
that
Puzzle cube.
motherfucker had one.
I
is the insignia of a large frog with tentacles.
guys, I did it. You guys did all the puzzles, and now I have a cube by beating someone up.
I conquered a shrine. He was
I
a
conquered a
shrine.
shrine.
So if it's the frog myth, sorry, you do your thing.
Is other than I was just gonna ask if there was like a chest in
Ruby
here or
sand.
something because he has to sleep somewhere.
Or he sleeps on his throne, or with the concubines.
Maybe, yeah. Was he wearing armor or anything?
No.
Fuck.
But I mean, you looted his body. Do you guys still want to call it there, or do you want to do 30 more minutes of whatever?
Well, yeah, let's do. There's one thing I want to do before we leave. All that is heard while the rest of the people are kind of like looking over the loot, getting a little bit of healing going off. Shashik probably fixing his arm. Shashik just hears boom, 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 and I run up and hug him because that motherfucker actually expressed emotion. He gave a thumbs up. I am taking advantage of that, and I'm just gonna run up and hug him and be like, "Oh my god, you fucking expressed something!"
Anadi is
Like,
taking
swing
advantage
around
of
on him
Shashik.
for a second. 100%.
Shashik stabs her.
That's expected.
Do we need to? Should we take proof that we killed him?
Well, about that, and I'm gonna look back at Finthea. Well, I don't know her name. There's one over there that. Hey, come here. We're not
Witness.
threatening, so
She
We don't wanna hurt you.
slithers forward.
yeah.
Witness.
Who are you, and why were you just creepily standing behind me to observe, as you said?
Greetings. I guess a proper introduction should be given. I am Benthea. I am the High Priestess of the Fane of the Night Serpent. and Rosnacy's right hand
Boy.
servant.
Oh,
Or
well.
was.
Well,
That's a
Former.
shame.
Yep, former.
Brolin, it's okay.
Nice to meet you. These are Rosnacy's brains on my hands. I don't say that. I don't say that. It's a joke.
That'd be pretty fucked up. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Thea. We are the BG Boys, and you can call me a natty.
Zig.
Greetings, BG boys. Seems
Yeah.
that you have put quite a. How shall I put it? Quite a stopper into what Rosnacy was attempting to do. Seems he shall not complete
Yeah.
his task anymore.
What exactly was that task?
According to him, it was to raise Dendar so that we may conquer this world and many others.
From
Any
the way you
opinions on that
speak,
plan?
I assume you don't share the same goals.
I couldn't care. It was
Inside joke.
Rosnacy's goal. And now that he is dead, the final piece to that puzzle is gone with him.
28.
To what?
I'm inside checking.
She seems to
Brolin-
be sincere.
Brolin kind of speaks up while all of this is going on. Since you're the high priest, you may better know. Now that Rosnacy is dead, what will happen to the snake people? Who leads next?
Oh, well,
Shashik.
naturally it would be Rosnacy's heir, yet he has failed to sire one over these past several decades.
Ooh,
So I guess
Shashik.
then what
I
happened?
guess that honor would fall to me.
Yeah.
And what do you intend to do with the snake people?
Well, first thing I intend to
And
do is clean up
I
all these
will-
messes you've been
I
making.
will say that in like a slightly intimidating tone if I need to. Do you want me to roll on that or?
No. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She's not intimidated by you.
Doesn't seem like it.
But yeah, she's just like, first
Ah.
thing I tend to do is clean up all the messes that you've been making around here.
What's your plan with the prisoners?
Same thing it always is. Find some use for them.
I look at Alexander.
Hmm. Does that mean?
Is there? She seems very confident, and she knows we killed Rasnacy. Is there a way that I can perceive if she's an illusion or something? I'm trying to think 2 steps ahead now.
Another perception check or some kind of detect magic.
That's not. Nah, I'm rolling dog shit for these.
Yep.
25.
You perceive her as anyone else does.
Alexander, did you hear
Can
what she
I
said?
also
I
check to
did
see if there's
hear what
anything weird?
she said,
All right.
and I will step forward. Now about those prisoners and slaves and such.
Yes.
I disagree with the way that they are currently, and
That's
I do
nice.
not wish them. I do not wish them to be that way anymore.
Are
So
you saying that you want them?
I'm saying I want to
Yes.
free them and usher them safely back to their, well, wherever they come from or wherever they may go.
Okay.
But that
What?
oh,
What? Just like that?
I'm glad we could be cordial about this.
It's understandable.
I'm Alexander, by
work?
the way, and I reach out a hand.
She reaches out and shakes your hand very daintily, like a princess. The task is already
Oh.
being performed.
Oh, what?
The
Okay.
fuck?
They're telepathic, guys.
Oh.
She was about to coup this motherfucker.
Yeah.
She is what prevented everybody from coming and attacking us.
Safely,
Maybe.
correct? They are being
Interesting.
released safely.
Say that again.
They are being released safely
Yes.
without harm.
Yes.
Excellent.
No further harm.
While
Agreeable.
Alexander was talking, I was also trying to perceive if anything seemed off about her. So that's
She's
what I rolled for.
pretty calm for just watching her king get killed in front of her.
I'm gonna
Yep.
go and march past here.
Is there... You said you're still finding uses for slaves, though. You
Slaves
intend to
always
keep
have
having
use.
some? Yeah. Yeah.
I
An easy
mean,
workforce.
You know, ma'am, I've been trying my best to not be racist against your kind ever since I met this one. I looked at Shawshank. But, like, you're really bringing back some repressed memories.
Oh, as if other races on this planet don't use slaves.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
your
she's
people
not
kind of
wrong.
killed my friends.
It happened.
she's too calm and logical about shit, man.
Alexander's gonna toss back. She's right.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have happened if she wasn't here.
I don't think she had anything to do with it directly.
For a liberator, you seem to not mind that they're willing to take more slaves.
I'll take them back.
And what are you doing? Just chilling at the door?
I'm making my way over onto here.
As you enter this room, you notice that this portcullis is.
Oh, this is open?
Yep, this is open.
Yeah, it's the concubine room.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll just take a peek inside into whatever is going on in here as I walk past. I'm not gonna, like, go in there, though.
Alright. So you're gonna go check on your girlfriend?
I'm gonna go check on this servant that I deceived and then assaulted.
Is these, and I point to the green things, I heard voices coming from one of these near the priestess area where she came from, and I point to Nis. Are those prisoners as well? I heard,
In a
like,
way of
moaning and
saying,
crying.
but they no longer have an opinion on it.
What does that mean?
How
The brood
with
guard.
this?
Also,
Are you
guys,
familiar
we totally
with-
being fine with not bombing these guys now?
We'll let her explain it. Hold on. What?
Are you familiar
was she saying?
with golems?
Uh-huh.
Nadi isn't.
They are
Well, we've
magical
seen 'em before.
constructs that are made to perform tasks. But without instruction, they just exist. Perform no tasks. Brood
you're
guard are the
saying-
same.
You're saying you have golems in there.
No, that's where they turned them into brood guard.
No. We don't have golem. But these brood guard operates on a similar mentality, shall we say.
So there's brood guard in there.
And where exactly you're asking?
I'm talking. I'm interesting to imply if she's saying these things are brood guards.
Oh, these are actual slaves.
I was asking her about that room.
In there,
What the fuck room is she talking about?
she's talking about the brood
Yeah.
guards in general.
Oh,
I thought you were
I'm not
asking
talking
about them.
those. No, ma'am. Actually, I talk about, and I explained to her, I mean this room.
Oh yeah, the pit room. Yeah, there's just people in
Yeah.
there.
Are those people going to be freed?
If you wish.
Yes.
You said you would like all the slaves.
Yes, but I don't know if your twisted mind you view other things as not being a slave.
Just clicked for me.
Is there... Where do all of these lead? And I point to this thing. And how do you use them?
Those are teleportation pads. You step on it
Yeah.
and think on which pad you want to go, and it takes you there.
How many pads are there?
There's 5.
Can I see if she's lying about how many there are?
You can make another perception insight.
Please, motherfucker! What the fuck is going on? 744. It's fake. I trust her. I'm not rolling another insight check against her.
She really seems to just be pretty straightforward and not bothered by us in the least bit.
Yeah, well,
She's not sweating us, dude.
Yeah, that's why I hate her.
Out of like,
All right.
I'm assuming the
So-
fifth one is in her office. Is my
Well,
assumption here.
Yeah. Where do they all go?
Well, there's that one. There's the one that
Yeah.
leads to the pit room. One that leads to
One
the
in
altar.
concubine room.
Yep. One that leads to the concubine room. And then there's one that
the
leads to Rosnas's private chamber.
Oh, I look back at Zig. You were asking about that?
Yes, I would
Um,
like to go there.
In a moment. If we were to explore it, you won't feel offended, would you?
No, he doesn't need those things anymore.
Okay.
Brolin,
Okay.
I pipe up from the corner. Now that Rosnasi is dead, I can assume that you have told everybody in the building about that in some manner, since you just sat and watched. Are we going to be met with any hostile actions as we move throughout your now kingdom? Queendom.
I'll say no.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
You may
Also-
simply just take your parting gifts and leave.
What's your opinion on the Acerarek?
Who?
Acerarek. Or Acerarek. I don't know. Someone else say it the way you say it. You say it weird ways.
A Sararek.
Acerrak.
Yeah, that one.
But his name's a Sararek.
I know it is. We know that, but like sometimes other people say it wrong.
She says,
Yeah, that. You know who that is?
I have no idea who you are speaking.
I believe you because I failed 3 insight checks. Does anyone else fail one?
I'm not around to hear this.
I'll
I know.
attempt. There's a 38.
She genuinely doesn't know, but she might have a hunch.
Okay. On top of that, I'm assuming we'll give like a very dumbed down rundown on why we're asking, but before we leave here, after we go through his room to see if there's anything of use we could use in there, do you and your people have like a trading system so maybe we could replenish some lost supplies?
Yes.
Okay, I'm assuming, do you take like money, like gold and silver and such, or is it other things?
This one.
Generally, we take other things, but I suppose we could find use for more mundane treasury. Our
Okay.
past lord
still bombing
seems to
these
enjoy
people?
them.
I'm not sure anymore. Like I'm
Alright.
finding less
Final
of a
question.
reason to bomb them.
Final question for her from Brolin. In your obviously you have been leader of your people for all of 5 minutes now. Checks invisible watch. Do you plan? What are your plans for the island that you are upon? We know that by now you probably know that some of the other factions of the island assisted us in getting into the Fane.
Oh yes.
We personally would like to, or I personally, I won't speak for the group, would like to see the island of Cholt begin to work together now that Rasnasi is out of the picture. Is that something you would be willing to at least attempt?
She ponders on it for a moment, and then she goes, I suppose.
Cool. And with that, I will hit the double doors and start walking around looking for shit. But I'll let everybody else finish up here.
I'm gonna look at Zig. Perhaps we should go look at the thing or at the room. I know how to make these things work.
Okay.
We've
But The rest of you should all stick together, at the very least. Benthea, do you know if his private chambers is trapped?
I don't believe they are, since that is generally where he would sleep.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
She says,
I'm
try
going
to
to-
think of maybe treasure, maybe pillows, if you have not been to his chamber before.
I'm going to think of treasure and pillows, but not of the concubines' pillows.
Okay. That.
It's okay, they're not in there anymore.
Mm. Oh.
You did say all of the slaves.
behind the wall.
They just see us just start floating and go through the wall.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Oh, this is a fancy little room.
Indeed.
Uh,
Indeed.
yeah.
And inside,
Oh.
shadows dance over the opulent bedchamber. Cushions, decorative shields, treasures heaped around the room. Fine cloth, stone discs, and valuable mirrors on the wall.
Valuable mirrors. Well,
They're very nice looking mirrors.
What's a new one?
I really wish. Oh, dearest DM, may I get Gasa and teleport her in here to get detect magic going? Just
Sure.
to see if there's anything really valuable.
Whoa, Gasa!
Whoa!
Just speed that up, and
Oh wait, no,
yeah,
she has read aura, not detect magic, so she can figure out if there's anything in this room that's magic,
she will
other than the torches.
start going around searching for things that are magical. And along in this room is the powerful smell of rotten flesh attempting to be
Ugh.
overpowered with perfume. As you find
Ugh.
some
Ew.
discarded bandages from Rossness.
Gross.
But as Gasa goes about detecting magic, you guys already have his sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
There
And the
is
other guy's sword.
Amongst his treasure hoard, you find a magic cup, a magic cloak,
Oh.
a magic harp, a magic shield,
Wow.
and a magic book.
Okay. So.
And the
Magic
shield was
cup, harp.
so well polished that you actually mistake it for a mirror at first,
Ah.
as it hangs
Wow.
on the wall.
Yeah, we're missing book. That's what it was. Thank you.
All right.
Cloak, harp, shield, book.
All of those
Ah.
give off magical auras.
Okay.
We can find out what these do either right now or at the start of next session, whenever DM feels appropriate.
Probably next session.
All right.
But
And then I'll also just scoop more gold into the bag.
Yep, there is
I
just
will-
piles of gold, platinum, silver,
I'll take
Yeah,
10
yeah,
even some
platinum pieces.
gemstones.
Yeah, you might want to take a bit more. All these slaves you're gonna have to take care of.
I'm not-
Is
Fair
there
enough.
what dice would you like me to roll to dictate how much I am putting in the bag?
Well, let's see how much bulk you can carry, because I think coins are calculated.
It's essentially how much bulk are you
Well-
throwing in there?
All right. So we have 10 bulk left in the bag of holding.
Each 1,000 pieces, doesn't matter what kind, is one bulk.
So if you want, you could fill up the bag with 10 more bulk of various treasure.
Okay. So I will take 2 more bulk.
Right.
No. Yes.
Anadi begins to dig around for specifically 100 pieces of platinum.
Yep.
He may
It
be here a
weighs
minute.
less.
But yeah, ransacked his private chamber. You notice the obvious divot. If you take any amount of time, you'll notice that there is actually a door here.
Oh, I will, or find whatever trigger to activate it.
Yep. Very secret hidden passageway, and the door just slides open to the wall.
Welcome. If there's anything you want, it's
Welcome.
up to you. No. I can't speak with an accent like that. I'm Australian. He's a horrible Australian as well. In this personal grooming area, though, is there any kind of not necessarily unique, because Gossa found all the magical items. So is like a journal or anything of this guy's? Did he have one?
If you go digging through it, it's mostly like used perfume bottles,
Hmm.
and then like
I mean,
yeah,
I'll take a
other
perfume
little
bottle.
essentials from when he used to have hair.
Gross. Ugh.
What the fuck?
That's, I think homie's been dealing with the death curse for longer, and he's just been doing his best to stave it off. It's horrible. Good to know. All right, well, I'm done with here, and I'm going to
Ew.
make my way over
Fuck.
to. But actually, before, since we're in here and it's us four, and I don't know if Thea can hear us, we need to have a talk about what we're doing with this place, and I mean like a real one. And
We're gonna
I'm
turn
make
it
my way
into a
over to-
Walmart.
Bro, we're gonna turn it into a parking lot. Is what we're gonna do. Anadi still wants to blow these people up, but I'm gonna make my way over to the homies first, away from.
Oh, so you're just gonna instigate a conversation and then walk away?
Oh, I'm going to tell them we need to have a talk, but I mean so together, away from her, and I make
Yeah.
my way over to Alexander and anyone else I deem of interest.
So I actually have a legitimate question.
Yes.
For as far as deciding, I haven't been here the whole campaign, so as far as deciding whether to blow this place up or not, would y'all prefer to wait till next week?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, that way BB would have a.
We need to have an RP about this.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking that since he died and this snake lady seems not as terrible, that we save the bomb for Asarak.
Oh no, a quote unquote potential lesser of two evils.
Sometimes that's the choice you need.
There's only one snake person I like, and I'm getting used to his sister. That's about it.
Whoa, phrasing.
You heard me.
You
But,
put a
I
moose
I
on
know
his
what I
sister?
said.
But yeah,
And it is
it's almost 10 o'clock, so I guess this would be a
yeah.
fairly good stopping point since you guys have ransacked through his rooms and such. And so, if everyone is good for the next play session,
Should be.
Should be.
I am not, but y'all can play without me.
Oh,
aw,
all right.
That's fine.
I guess. But
Damn.
all right. With that, we'll call this session to a close for tonight. So thank you guys for playing. Thank anyone for watching now or in the future. Hope all of you have been having fun, enjoying the shenanigans, and we will catch you next time. Night stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye-bye.